Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you here. We are doing Freakazoid from the mind of the crazy people who did the Animaniacs and the pen and more likely the wallet of Steven Spielberg, old Toy Town himself. Yeah, I mean, no one ever questions that his name is literally Spielberg. Spiel meaning game or play, Berg meaning town.
Spielberg.
Anybody? Anybody? The guy's literally Game Town.
Weird.
It's weird. It's very
Game
weird.
Town.
That's his
Well,
name. Game
Schwarzenegger
Town.
is Black, so
He is Black, but that makes a lot of
yeah,
sense.
it makes
Yeah,
so much
it
sense.
does. Yeah, but never again. Nevertheless, Germans are German.
Yeah.
And crazy too.
Yes, but the world would not be the same without them. However, Freakazoid, of
We're in a
course,
better
was
place.
during a time when the networks were trying to be wild and zany kids. Come on down. It was during that period. And 95, 96, I think, is its runtime. My kids watched it. I know that. They watched a little bit of it. They mainly watched Animaniacs, though. They like that show. And to be fair, there was some clever things in Animaniacs, particularly Pinky and the Brain. Of course, Pinky was the smart one. Just keep that in mind. Yeah. So Freakazoid. Now it's a really interesting little character. Actually, it's kind of playing on all the Y2K and all that kind of computer stuff that was going on at the time. Keep in mind, those of you who didn't live during that the computer was still a mystical creature in '95, and a lot of people were kind of playing on that motif. And basically, Freakazoid is a 16-year-old computer nerd by the name of Dexter, and his cat is just kind of patting on the keyboard and puts in the secret alter code by accident, of course, that sucks Dexter into the computer and then spits him out as Freakazoid. And he can go back and forth by saying freak out or freak in. And he goes on zany adventures and mainly wins his battles by annoying his enemies so much that they just, give up. Freakazoid.
Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty much it. And we'll get into it a little bit more and talk to people who've actually seen it. Because I did see my kids watching a little bit. I didn't pay much attention, though. I think Animaniacs, particularly with Pinky and the Brain, caught my attention more often than other stuff. And, of course, Dexter's Lab and Samurai Jack and all that kind of stuff. Even the Powerpuff Girls had some interesting stuff in it. It was a good time to be a kid, I'd say, in the '90s. Good for them. But nevertheless, we're going to cover it today, and there are a bunch of characters. So I will go over here and I will bring it up, and we'll take a look at those characters. But whilst I do so, I will say hello to everyone who's come and joined us today. We do have ourselves JD. How you doing, JD? Did you grow up on Animaniacs and Freakazoid?
Yeah, I used to watch both Freakazoid and Animaniacs.
hmm So,
To be
what's your
honest,
opinion?
they're pretty good shows. I actually watched Freakazoid the most because I like the series, but sadly it was not many episodes.
No, I think it was 24 total.
Yeah, I know.
2 seasons.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
Yeah,
Short seasons though, because we used to get
Yes.
24 in a
only about
season, a
Yes.
single season. So I don't know what happened
They
there.
got the remainder of whatever money was floating around.
Yeah, no, I think there was a lot of shakeup going on. The '90s, particularly mid '90s and to late '90s, was a weird time. We saw a lot of collapses. We saw the comic book collapse. We saw movies
Mhm.
going through a very weird transition. And honestly, I don't even think they've gotten
Tell me
out of it.
about it.
The late '90s was weird. The only thing I would say that was truly booming in the late '90s was the American economy and board games. Board games were
What kind
coming
of
on
board game?
strong, dude. Oh yeah, they were.
Were they coming on strong again? I don't remember.
Oh, they were. That was the beginning of it. That was the beginning because
Okay.
we had what the Europeans, of course, call Ameritrash. Bastards.
Mm.
But they started
What do you call?
importing.
We have Eurotrash.
No, they get prestigious names because they're better than we are. Don't you know that, Alan? But they started bringing in German games, Settlers of Catan being the first, and of course they were a big hit in America, and it just absolutely just steamrolled. And it's still going on. I mean, thousands of new board games come out a year. I know, I said that word, thousands, and I'm not joking. But it is, I think, possibly winding down. But it has been an absolute tirade for, I'd say, 30 years. But they're the only ones that are really booming. Everything else was kind of in a free fall, and then we saw a little bit of a comeback in some things about 15 years ago, and then they decided to do, what they do, and they have fallen down on hard times. But let's take a look at the list of characters here, if you guys don't mind. We got Dexter Douglas, of course, he is the Freakazoid, the superhero. We have Duncan, who's an ass. We have Debbie, who's a clueless mom. We have Douglas, of course, dad, and we have Mr. Chupkins, who is the arch villain of the series. To be fair, um, he does have some. Now, the one thing I will say, and Mike will back me up on this, because I did my research, of course, and the series is just chock full of classic voice actors. Absolutely
I'll
chock
be
full.
back. I'll be back in a minute.
So that's a great thing, though, hearing all those
Yes.
kind of voices. I think one of the things for it came out in '95. It was aimed at children, but it really should have been aimed at young adults or more, because it's super throwback series.
Late
The
teens.
comedy is
Late
Jerry
teens.
Lewis, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's very old throwback. But whatever. We had Sergeant Mike Cosgrove. He's actually probably the most interesting character, I thought. We had Roddy McStone. I mean, just call Austin Powers, shouldn't we? We got Steph, the girlfriend. I also think she becomes Freakazoid, doesn't she?
I haven't. I actually just turned a few of them on not too long ago. I did not get to any of those, but the first episode had him skipping the dance, and his girlfriend Steph is, correct me here, is Betty's the blonde, right? And Veronica's the brunette.
Uh,
Yes.
Marchie.
yes, Veronica
Veronica's
is
the-
the bitchy one, the dark hair one. Yeah.
Yes. So they play the Betty and Veronica trope up big time too. So
Yeah, no, they do. It's
I
very old
oh
school humor. Now, keep in mind,
yes.
the money behind this is Steven Spielberg, and I understood that the guy who came in, the comic book guy who was initially involved, he would go into meetings with Spielberg because Spielberg was hands on. This wasn't just throw money at it and whatever. He was hands on, and he'd go into meetings for each episode, and Spielberg would throw out his ideas and say, "Make it funnier and more zany," and that guy left.
Mm-hmm.
Then they brought in the guy who did the Animaniacs full on. But
Okay, I'm gonna break you here. I'm gonna kazoo you in. I got to step away for a little bit. So.
oh no, go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
We're a little early, but that's all right. Thank you, Jeff. I hope
Yeah.
everything's okay. But as you guys get started, Freakazoid was shown in like one of the last episodes, but I
Mhm.
kind of got the impression it was Steph, his girlfriend. We have Professor Jones, which he's kind of a parody on Pennyworth, or Batman's butler. We got a lot of parodies going on here. The dog, of course, is just attacks him all the time. That's all it does is attacks him.
Foamy. The
Henry
Freakamite.
Call me the
Kissinger.
freaky dog.
Yeah, he is a freaking dog. And of course, we have Henry Kissinger as himself and Leonard Maltin. So once again, it came out in '95 to '96, but all the jokes are from the frickin' '60s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a weird little throwback.
Did you see who they had for the final episode?
No.
Norm Abram from This Old House.
Oh, really? There he is. Well,
Yes.
there, Norm Abrams right here. This old house. Yeah, he just quit
Mm-hmm.
recently, didn't he?
I don't. No, I thought he's been gone for quite a while on that.
I know there was some controversy, which is how can you have this old house have any controversy whatsoever?
Where there's money.
I guess. Of course, bad guys. You get
It's with the Property Brothers.
maybe. You have a Latino, which we know how they're all guilty. We have the Lobe. We have Cave Guy. We have Candle Jack. We have Longhorn, Cobra Queen. A lot of parodies going on in here. Kid Carrion. That's a good one. I like that one. That's smart. Yeah. Waylon Jeepers. Von the Unspeakable. Vorn the Unspeakable. He's a Cthulhu, basically. Arms Akimbo. That's some of the naming is quite clever, actually, isn't it? The Nerdator. The Invisible. And he has Egyptian magic, I think I recall. Milkman, Mary Beth, Janos Ivonelis, and Dr. Mystico. Very nice. And some other weird little characters that would show up. Hero Boy, that's cute. And Steven Spielberg himself would show up on the show often, actually. You have Lord Bravery, which was a little segment inside the show. The Huntsman, a little segment inside the show. Mainly, it was just about their theme songs. And the Lawn Gnomes are actually, I recall, was actually kind of cute. Toby Danger, play on Johnny Quest, and of course Fat Man and Boy Blubber. Do I need to explain that? I don't think so.
I think not.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's all good. But anyway, it's the intention was interesting. I personally think it was at the wrong moment in time, in my opinion. They needed to get away from the hey, wow, zany colors, neon of the '90s, with its Jerry Lewis humor.
Extreme.
Yeah, if it fell into a different period that didn't have that kind of noise to it, it might have been actually pretty cool and clever. Because we have another similar version of this, and it's called The Tick.
Yeah.
Right? So
Mhm.
that's my take. But let's hear what everybody else has to say as they're drawing. So let's go to Eric next. How you doing, Eric?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
I am. Yeah. Anyway, so Eric, and now you have lots of kids and grandchildren and great grandchildren and such. I'm assuming you might have seen this or Animaniacs because you had kids floating around at that time.
Animaniacs, I actually watched all the time. I love that show. I never did watch Freakazoid though, and I've never seen an episode. I knew of it, but I just never watched it.
Well, like I said, I recall my kids seeing it. I think the first notice I had of it, though, and I was telling Mike this. This is Mike's selection, and we're going to get to him, and he knows the most about it, I think. But the first notice I had of it was you had what was the boss Animaniac? What was his name?
Yakko.
Yakko?
Yakko, yeah, Yakko. Now Yakko was sitting there having a conversation with Brain. I think I said Pinky to Mike, but it was Brain. And they were having a conversation, and Freakazoid stuck his head into the camera and came out. I guess it was a kind of like a cameo endorsement for the show or something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
I
They
remembered
broke the
that.
fourth wall constantly. Yeah.
Oh, constantly. Yeah, they did that all the time. He actually would talk to I can't remember who it was. There was one guy he used to talk to by name. I
That
can't
Yakko
remember.
would talk to?
No, that Freakazoid would talk to. He'd look right at the camera and
You mean
talk.
Sergeant Cosgrove?
Cosgrove, the cop.
Oh, break
Yeah,
the fourth wall.
but while breaking the
Oh.
fourth wall, he would speak to an actual living person.
Joe Leahy, the announcer.
Oh yeah, that's right. The announcer. Yeah. Thank you. So they did a little bit of fourth wall, but then again, at that time, around the mid '90s, there was a lot of this fourth wall comedy and humor kind of going around. Keep in mind, that's where we got Deadpool, right? Now I know
Mhm.
Deadpool's older than that, but that Deadpool doesn't
Mhm.
exist never really did. With the Deadpool we have came out of that period, and of course it's the same. It's the fourth wall thing, and that's why Deadpool is famous now. Liefeld gets credit for it, but honestly, he didn't create Deadpool. I
No,
can't
not
remember.
really.
Not really. I mean, who was that person that created him? What was the
N-
name?
This season,
Maybe in the season or something like
Fabian.
that.
Yeah,
Fabian.
Fabian. Yeah. Um, but it was all in that period, because the '90s was it was a perfect example of dysfunction. We just come out of the '80s, and the '80s, had through all the pressures of the hippies and the '60s civil rights movement, and had thrown all that stuff, and just kind of piled it up in a little ball called disco and threw it in a fire. And the '80s just decided to screw it, man, and have fun and just relax and not care about anything. The '90s came around and didn't know how to translate it, right?
Mm.
Because
Mhm.
'80s kids were doing things that the '90s kids were getting arrested for, were dying in hospitals, and all manner. I don't know. They just couldn't handle their drugs, man. I think is the problem.
Or the long darts.
Or whatever. They just were out of control. And of course, another problem that was coming to a head in the '90s, and of course has only escalated these days, was sadly single motherhood. It was becoming a real issue. And of course,
Mm.
the problem with that is you need the balance. We need each other. We are a symbiotic species. And without that,
And the son of a single mother in
well,
the
no, I
90s.
mean,
I was
yeah, many people were. And of course, that's when everything started, wearing helmets to play soccer, and everybody started getting a award just for showing up. And it was all single mother
Participation
stuff.
trophies.
Yeah, yeah. And I get it. We all get it, because mothers, protecting the kid, that's their job, man. I get it. But you didn't have the balance of the dad, and it really came to the fore in the '90s. And you just started getting all this wacky zaniness and it just chaos, dysfunction. And honestly, it's been trying to right itself ever since, but it's only gotten worse in very weird and odd ways. And a Freakazoid is a product of that, a perfect example, really, I think, of that time. I think something like Ren and Stimpy and Courage the Cowardly Dog and other things that came out in the same period, which were unhinged, but they had a little, they pulled it back just enough to keep a grasp on things. Freakazoid was like, "Screw you, man. We're wacky zany kids," and they just let it out. And you can respect that, I guess. There is something to respect there.
Well, I'll counter you a little bit.
Please.
There was more context with Freakazoid than a lot of the stuff that was being released on cable. Cable had no guidelines to follow because they weren't forced to adhere to the strict guidelines of over-the-air network television. That was because everybody still had rabbit ears or the rooftop antenna and all that. So, um, if you compare that to Ren and Stimpy, which was also out a little bit before this, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
Uh,
around the same time.
Somewhere around that time, yeah.
Cat, dog, cow, and chicken. I mean, it's all
Yeah,
unhinged.
those were just the vestiges of money left over, and they didn't know what to do, so they threw money at anything to see if it would work.
Sure. But I think the point I'm trying to make, it was at a point in America, because this is all about America, is what we're talking about here. Other places were doing different things at the same time. But in America, I
Mhm.
think Americans were just at a crossroads. We had a lot of problems going on. No one knew how to solve it or what to say or how to deal with it. You had just this out of control culture. They just didn't know how to handle their drugs, dude. I'm telling you. From a
Mhm.
kid of the '80s watching it, I was like, that you're lame. You're way too lame and soft. Look what you idiots are doing. We had sexual assault paloozas. We had Woodstock rape in the mud. We had over and over nonsense of these idiot kids that couldn't control their frickin' beer, dude. And the '90s was quite embarrassing, in my opinion. And I'm not saying things are better now, because but what we have now is communism. That's a different problem. right? The 90s, they just didn't know what to do with themselves, dude. And they could not handle their drugs. They could not. And you just had this insanity. And of course, I think a lot of the creators were like, how do we deal with this insanity? Therefore, you got all these things like Courage and Ren and Stimpy and Freakazoid. And there were so many. And there's a lot that failed that people don't even remember, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was just pure insanity. That was the thing. Whoa, hey kids. Wasn't there one called Bonkers? Wasn't there like a cat
Yeah.
or
There might have been.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
there was
Oh,
so
bunkers.
many of them, dude. That's that feeling at the time of this lack of control, and we were having a real separation in family, which is why things were out of control, and it just was it was messy, dude. So all you
Bunkers was
90s
like one of
kids,
those.
suck it.
Oh,
Okay. But Mike, rebuttal.
No, I don't argue too much with what you're saying about the '90s. I witnessed plenty of it myself. But yeah, the head designer that I think you're talking about was Bruce Timm, who's
Yeah.
responsible
Bruce
for
Timm was the
all
guy in
the
the beginning, but he left.
right. He designed Freakazoid. After that, he checked out. Which, if you look at it, it's the Joker in a leotard with the Bride of Frankenstein hair.
It is.
So, which
Yeah.
it works. It works.
Yeah.
Um, and but yeah, I don't know. I always appreciated Paul Rugg's um, off the wall version of Jerry Lewis. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Jerry Lewis on cocaine, lots of it.
yeah, there was something about his warped version of Jerry Lewis that just made me laugh more than watching Jerry Lewis. Um, and
Alpha
I don't know.
Proto. Um,
I appreciate Paul Rugg's sense of humor. Um, I think he's an understated uh, comic genius. I don't think he gets all the credit he deserves.
yeah.
Mm.
No,
Um,
I mean, it's well done, and I get the jokes because I'm older. I understand the
mhm.
jokes. But my kids didn't, right?
No,
At all.
right.
And that's where it ran into a wall, was because of that. Alpha Proto, it is most certainly not. That is not true. If you want to blame Gen Xers, blame them for the current epidemic we have today, because that is true. If you want to blame the boomers for what happened in the 90s and trying to somehow find a way to appeal to the youngins who were out of control at that time, sure, I'll give you that. But the Gen Xers, no. We're in charge now, you see. And we're responsible for
nothing now.
yeah, we're in charge now, and we're responsible for that kind of nonsense, of course. I give you that, but no, that's not what happened. And the boomers were just the boomers just have never really been a good at relating with others, because I think the problem with the boomers is they're just too self-absorbed in themselves. And therefore, you get a cartoon in 1995 that is doing Jerry Lewis jokes, right? I mean, that's the problem with the boomers. But it's always easy to blame the older generation, and I guess they do carry some responsibility. And I do love the fact that he thinks he can fly. He can't, but he runs as if he's flying, even
That
though he
is
Yeah.
can
the greatest
teleport
part.
via lightning. I don't get it, but okay.
But the icing on the cake is when he makes the whoosh sound the whole time.
No, whoosh. Yeah, that's right. Whoosh.
Yeah,
Whoosh. Yeah.
Freakazoid, you can't fly. Oh, right.
But he's also
Sorry,
supposed to have all the knowledge
I'm
of the internet, though, at the same time.
right.
Oh, that
But
kill
he's
him
a
today.
teenager, so he
Trust
doesn't
me,
mean
He has,
the
yeah, internet
internet
gas.
would be
He has
a lot
a
more
superpower of internet
worse.
gas.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is
And
true.
you're talking dial-up internet at the time too, Chester.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I know.
that's true.
I know.
And
They
that
even
might
had the
explain
sound.
the idiocy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Alan. Yeah. Just to let you know, Eric, you've decided to not display today. You're just your thing just refuses to display. Let me try it one more time.
Oh, I'm not displaying it either.
Amy showed up though. Hi, Amy.
Oh, I'll leave and come back.
Okay.
Go, Amy.
How are you?
Amy, we're doing something you probably grew up with, or at least saw.
Oh, Scarecrow.
Freakazoid.
Freakazoid.
Did you watch
Yeah.
Freakazoid?
Yeah, I've seen Freakazoid. You know, there's this short. This voice actor, adopted this little dog, and it keeps. Oh, what is the little dog's name?
Lucky.
Lucky. That's right. His little
Mm.
Chihuahua Lucky, and it keeps trying to bite him. And somebody was saying, "Hey, you ended up with a Freakamut," and he's like, "I did." That was pretty
I'd
funny.
agree, Alpha Proto. So he got Freakamut, did he? Yeah, I remember Spuds
Yes, he did.
McKenzie. That was a thing. Yeah,
Oh,
and what was it? Chicaro. Was it Chicaro Taco Bell? What was the Chihuahua saying? What did he say? Alan, you're our
Yokiro
resident.
Taco Bell.
What was it?
Yokiro Taco Bell.
Yokiro. Okay. So go
I
to
don't remember the dog's name, but that was
Yokiro.
his slogan.
Yokiro Taco Bell. Yeah, the Chihuahua. Yeah.
We need a bigger box.
We need a bigger. But I prefer
Bring it
Spud
back.
McKenzie. He was great.
aw.
Yeah.
Was he
Bring him
a
back.
mascot, or was he a?
Spud McKenzie was like a beer mascot.
He had
Oh, okay.
he had another career though. He moved over to Target.
Did he? That
Oh,
makes sense.
yeah.
See, with his eye, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Hey.
Whew. All right. Freakazoid.
Yeah.
The song was great. The big band song that they
Mhm.
had.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and the Huntsman theme? That's very
Now-
singable.
Yes. You know what I realized too is when you listen to the song, you don't even notice it, but he's standing right over Washington D.C., which is where he protects Washington D.C.
I
I'm
see.
sitting there going, "Oh man, if they brought this thing back now, and
Oof.
just did
Oh.
complete political satire, oh man, this thing would."
Oh.
It might
Yeah,
actually
it's
hit.
really
I
wild.
think it
The
might hit
problem is
better
they would
today.
treat it like they did
Yeah.
I think I
but
was
no,
super
it wouldn't
proud of it.
because the people who control the Animaniacs try to revive that, and that was
Yep.
terrible.
Oh,
Oh,
it was
was it?
awful.
And these people
Oh.
would just make Freakazoid. They'll put a nose ring in them and make them Kamala Harris or something.
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
that's probably
Nice.
true.
Too.
Oh, Alpha Proto. Okay, so it's Yo quiero. Oh, okay. So I love or I want. All right, I'm sorry.
I want.
I want Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Okay, I want Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. You can use it
I
to
gotta
say
go
I
get another
love
cup of
too,
coffee.
I
can't
love
you,
it.
Alan?
Quiero
Alan.
means want.
Oh,
Us.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it used in the context to mean love.
Yeah, it's like a deep. Well, Spanish. The Spanish language is very romantic.
Oh God, here we go.
So it's almost like a yearning. I
Mhm.
yearn.
Yeah, I yearn. Yeah, there you
Taco
go.
Bell.
Well, there's the compromise. I yearn. Yeah, I yearn for Taco Bell. Thank you. That's good. Chat, Thundero says. We lost Mike. Where did Mike go?
Oh no.
But yeah, no, the '90s was an interesting time. But the thing with
Oh.
Freakazoid, it was not right at that time, but it has gained a cult following, though. It is actually quite
Yeah.
popular these days. It really is. And I kind of get the nostalgia. I guess maybe I'm just a bit older, which you would think the Jerry Lewis thing would hit more with me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just a tick guy.
Yeah. I remember when I was young, I thought like the top two funniest cartoons on TV at the time was a showdown between the Tick and Freakazoid.
Oh no, and I disagree with that. It's definitely Droopy Dog, the lawman. That was
Oh,
the
that's pretty
funniest
good.
one. Yeah, that was pretty funny. But no, I get your point. Yeah, no, at that time, yeah, it was definitely those two. Although to be fair, I found myself paying attention to Animaniacs more than Freakazoid when my kids were watching it, though.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right? because I'm the type that would sit in the room with the kids whilst they were watching, because I always paid attention what they're watching, and I'll be working on something. I'll be translating something. I'll be doing something on a computer, right? But I'm paying attention. But the Animaniacs would catch my attention more than that, the Freakazoid, though, because it was kind of more classic Looney Tune, I think, with
Mhm.
Animaniacs, and of course, Pinky and the Brain was epic.
Yeah.
And I don't.
It made the jump to prime time for a reason.
It did, and I'd always stop what I was doing and pay attention to the Pinky and the Brain segment. Yeah.
Probably easier to do when you were because you could be working on something and also kind of listening. Where if a cartoon is mostly like visual gags, I guess you wouldn't be able to split your attention so much. But if it's kind of
Yeah.
dialogue heavy, then
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
can.
That's definitely true. But it also, I have to say, as far as theme songs go, Pinky and the Brain, Pinky and the Brain, it caught my attention far more than Freakazoid, 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 Freakazoid.
Don't know if that was the song, but
The
okay.
Freakazoid song had like the lyrics were gold. Freak
Yeah.
of me, freak of you.
The lyrics,
I wanted to
there
make
was
a
a lot of
Freakazoid
story,
joke earlier, but
right? But there were a lot of lyrics in the theme. That's true. A lot of meaning to them. Maybe that's why it wasn't as catchy.
Chimpanzee.
Yeah. Oh, the
Lloyd
little
the Barber.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Now that show did clip in a lot of live actual video. It did clip in that
Yes.
because when
Yeah.
Freakazoid was, not out and he was freak in, he would watch the Rat Patrol, that old World War II show, right? That was his favorite thing to watch, right?
Nice.
In Dexter's brain, right?
It's been so long, I don't remember that part. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, I did research, so I've rushed up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bragger.
Dude,
So he's gonna have
dude,
it hard.
I always do my research for the show. I always do.
I know, dude. You gotta, Dexter, take a breath. I'm gonna
Okay.
do the part where Freakazoid interrupted the dance and he went under Cave Guy's drawers. Everybody, calm down. Bring it down. Come on, calm down.
Yeah.
Go, dude. You're good. You got. If you notice, I laughed right away. Otherwise,
true.
Chester, I'm taking a flight right now. I'm gonna go book a flight, and I'm sticking my spit-filled finger in your pistachios.
The dude, no one touches my
Yeah.
pistachios. My
See?
family
There we go.
are
Hey,
so
I
so
think we got
evil.
him back, everybody. He's there. He's there.
Bastards. I sit and I slave over shelling all the pistachios, and my children and wife just pick them out before I'm finished.
They're great
Oh,
people.
man.
Not give you the satisfaction of finishing them all.
Because I can't eat one until it's done. You understand?
They
Okay.
all have to be. Have you ever thought of getting them already shelled?
No,
I think
that's sacrilege. What's wrong with
Yeah.
you?
All right.
Yeah, JD, you're breaking up, dude. What's going on?
Maybe
I
you
don't
could
know.
get.
Oh, that was clear.
I fixed it.
Okay, good.
Yay.
He fixed
Does
it.
JD
Let's see.
sound different to anyone? Or is
He
it just
does.
me?
He sounds weird and he's roboting, yeah. But that's all right. I like the new JD. I'm good with it.
Sorry.
That's no
I guess-
problem.
Rudy.
That's all right.
We
I'm
got a
gonna.
we had a new router. It could have been the router's fault.
Oh, that's sure. I mean, it
Or maybe
probably
I'm
is
just
the
having a
router's fault.
Mandela
or-
effect, and I'm
I
expecting
pers-
him to sound
Nice and clear
completely
to me.
different.
I
but-
think it's the Bojangles Mafia getting him. I think that's what it is. Yeah, but when you JD, when you live down there in the burnt corn, Alabama, you're going to run into these problems.
It's North Carolina.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Are you near the hippie enclave of North Carolina?
Oh, I'm far away from it. I'm near the actually below us. We're below Martinsville,
Oh, okay.
Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
We're that we're that close to Virginia.
I see.
The
Well,
Virginia border.
did you guys have any trouble with the flooding that came with the hurricane?
Not really.
Oh, that's
I don't
good.
think so.
No, that's good. Yeah.
But
that's-
yeah, but it depends on which area you're talking about. Every area got hit differently.
I'd imagine, but
Well,
there were some areas that got absolutely wiped out. Which it happens. We get natural disasters every year all over the world. It's just humans haven't got to the level of controlling and mandating our environment. The
Which is
problem
a
with it
good
was
thing.
no, well, I don't know. I think it would be nice if we actually could control our environment. But the problem with that wasn't the disaster. I mean, they happened. The problem was the government's response, and it was is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen, actually. I mean, that and Maui, but that was just Oprah Winfrey trying to steal everything from everybody, which, she owns most of Maui anyway. Why not just sell her to the rest, I guess? Did you guys know that Oprah Winfrey owns the majority of Maui? Did you know that?
oh, good
Oh,
lord.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
He's evil.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's pretty bad. Yeah. But yeah, that was really, really awful. What they did to North Carolina, and for just silly political reasons. It does. Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't get me started, Mike.
Hey, listen. Yeah, you're better off to stop because if you get me started, like I
Well,
told
then
you
again, it
before,
did help.
Yeah.
your channel's getting
It
removed
did. It
permanently,
did
dude.
help.
I'm
It did
under
help.
constant
It
threat
did
of
help
that.
Trump win, so that was a good thing, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't know what you just said, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. I don't. What is this? Who's doing this? This is Amron. Amron. This is killer already, dude. That is
Thanks.
one of your
Yeah.
best faces, dude. That is really good.
He's putting his best face forward.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
No, look at that. Look what Amron's doing. That's really good, dude.
Nice. Go away.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And I was gonna click on JD, but he like disappeared or something. There he is.
What?
Oh,
No,
that's
you're
funny.
okay. You're back. You just flashed in and out. He's working on a glove. Nice, nice. We got Melissa is doing the flying run. Very good, Melissa.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm working on a
Yeah.
Freakazoid.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, I saw. What was that, Melissa?
Yeah. I'm getting a little better at I do more walk cycles, but I'll see how close I get. I hope it's fun.
Well, you do have an
you
extra
know what?
problem. You need to go find and put the whoosh sound in. You need to do that.
Mm.
I was gonna say, and I don't mean to divert here from,
Yeah.
but I was hoping one of the Lester girls would have Freakazoid and Cosgrove, having a mint or the honey festival or ice cream or whatever.
Oh, one of those. Oh, those are nice.
Sure,
Hey,
I'll take care of
Freakazoid,
that.
you want to go get a mint? Do
Right.
I?
Do I?
What's a mint? Just like
Just a
Little
mint.
leaves of candy.
Just a mint.
Yeah, I love
You don't
mint
know what
stuff.
a mint is?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Are you serious right now?
My wife.
You don't know what the Amy doesn't know what a mint is.
Huh?
like the mint flavor, like mint
Thin
chocolate,
mints.
that kind of
Like a Starlight Mint?
They're left on your pillow by the hotel.
Okay.
You have heard of gum, like spearmint and peppermint gum, right?
Oh, okay. So go get some gum. All right.
No, no. It's a little thin chocolate mint, is what it's referring to. I love mint stuff, and my wife doesn't, and she doesn't understand me. She looks at me sideways when I eat mint things.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll
Now,
take
did
mint.
you know- I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say I'll take mint wherever I could find it.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
The Starlight Mint and the Puffy Mints.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip, peppermint
Uh,
patties.
But it's also peppermint patties. Oh, I love peppermint. I haven't had those in forever. But which is also the reason why we don't go to many Vietnamese restaurants, unfortunately.
They have a lot of mint.
Oh yeah, it's the main ingredient.
When I want a mint, I just drink some schnapps and then slap my wife.
Oh, fair. Fair enough. How German of you.
No, there wasn't enough starch in the laundry. What's wrong with you, damn it?
Where's my schnapps?
That collar better be Stiffer than a rail. Oh man.
I actually had to teach my
I need to
wife
cut
how.
cheese with the starch.
I actually had to teach my wife how to starch a collar. She had no idea. They don't do that here. Yeah, which
Gonna
means
get very
Now,
impressive.
well, it's
go ahead.
difficult. You know where I finally found a bottle of starch?
Like
Huh?
Chinese
the grocery
laundry.
store? Oh.
Black.
But what I was going to say was, I just heard an interview not that long ago about when they had Ed Asner for Cosgrove, and
Uh huh.
they're like, they go, we need you to just be a very nonchalant cop, just very in his own world. And I guess when Ed Asner came in to read, he was always just like mumbling to himself the whole time. And so when they were doing other takes for it, I just saw this interview not too long ago, and he would try and do all this stuff. They're like, no, just be you. Well, what do you mean? And they're like, when you come in grumbling, just do that. Oh, and they just fell in love with it.
Oh yeah.
So
Now that's actually
you know,
one of the cooler characters is the cop dude.
mhm, absolutely.
Yeah, he is fun. He has the uncanny ability to get anyone to do what he wants them to do.
Yes,
Yeah.
he just stands there and it happens.
That's true. That's true. Although I
He's
do
the
get
ultimate
it.
authority. He's like an old man,
He
and he's a
is, yeah.
cop.
Yeah, that's true. I did enjoy the bravery though. That was funny.
Lord Bravery.
The bravery, the little kind of a side clip hero.
I don't know if I even remember that one.
Well, you
Sounds
had
familiar.
him, and you had the
So,
huntsman.
Huntsman.
Mhm.
see, like the expendable guy,
He wore a Roman
expendable sidekick or
helmet,
something
and
like that.
they were just one of the little kind of mini things inside the show. They would have it would have its own little thing, like Pinky and the Brain was a little mini thing inside of Animaniacs, right?
Yeah, I gotta get going, guys.
Okay, JD,
Things are so
that was
Oh, hi,
clear
JD.
though.
Hi, JD.
like James.
I'll post my drawing on the draw along. Okay.
Okay, JD, thank
fantastic.
you.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the
The myth,
sleepwalk.
the man, the legend, coming in and out like James Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
JD.
Hey, giddy up! Ha!
Do my thing.
No one's gonna give
Ladies,
me
won't
any
you,
love
JD?
from my perfect James Brown impersonation. Really? All right,
Nope.
Bravo.
be like that.
I'll give you 2 rubber ducks.
I
In a
give
hot
you
tub.
-3 points for that.
No, you will not. That was
It's so
perfect.
bad. It was so bad. Now they're going to deduct from Jeff's points, and now he's going to really have it out with you.
Oh God.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't
you
do
really
that.
do.
Jeez,
you can't
Eric,
do
you're
that,
just
Tucker.
not displaying, dude.
I am. I can see it.
Yeah, I can't though. It won't come up for me, dude.
Huh. Well, it's not me. It's Discord. I don't know what to tell you.
I
Mhm.
don't know.
You try restarting Discord,
Yeah.
like not just.
Yeah.
No one in your house is downloading anything, are they? Because I had that problem with the Banana Junior a few weeks ago when I couldn't get on. He was downloading a huge file, and it just killed Discord. It would not work.
Wow.
Really?
I'm the
Wow.
only one that'll download anything. So
I don't
Okay, 'cause my
understand
neighbor.
the potatoes that you guys operate.
Not everybody owns an
What? I
island.
use a literal potato. So what? I'm Irish.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's
fine.
organic.
Okay.
I got a leapfrog. I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Why don't you have a thread ripper? What's wrong with you?
Because he's trying to learn to read
That's fine.
and do live streams
That's fine.
And
and do fun activities.
It is ironic that you say that, Elrod, because it's come to my attention that America has a literacy problem.
You
Yeah.
think?
It seems.
Problem.
Did you see something on the news?
I've seen many things, and they also seem to not understand words. at all and their meaning. Like, for instance, they seem not to understand the difference between the words tolerance and acceptance. They also don't understand what the word fascist means. That's quite clear. Nor do they
Nazi.
understand that there was a certain German socialist party that was just like them.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm
mean,
more
they-
fascist than you are.
I
were
bet
taught
you
prove it
are.
when we
I
leave.
bet you are. Yeah.
They were taught revisionist
And that
history.
Race me.
awake is a
You'll see.
word and woke
I'm
is
the
not a word.
fascist of all.
That's true.
Too fast, too furious.
That'd make a good T-shirt.
Can you see me now, Chester?
Can you see me now? Sorry. I get bonus points for that. Let's
Is it
see.
girl Freakazoid?
Not unless you do Roger Daltrey. Come on. Come
No,
on.
I ain't doing it.
No. No. Come on, dude.
Oh,
Can you-
Eric is working. Yay!
Yay!
I'll leave it there forever now. Okay, good.
So,
That's how
so
it's
you,
started.
so you finally were able to see the real him, huh?
Hmm. That's right.
Okay, you're not going there. Oh, you're killing me now.
No, I'm sorry.
So I'm sitting here doing all these guitar windmills for nothing, dude. You're brutal.
Well, yeah, I'm also distracted easily.
Distracted.
Yeah.
Yes. So Armoron's drawing 2 globes right now. Yes.
He is. But they're not in the right position. They're much lower than usual. It's weird.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
A bit too. It's a little bit. Blame Mike, dude. He challenged me.
I wonder if we
You
should
made
give
a
him
who
the
joke
Low-hanging
and you let it
fruit.
fall flat. You're killing me.
Oh, Alan threw in the low-hanging fruit, Mike. God, that was. See, that's Alan.
But the low hanging fruit is all Mike can get.
That's fair.
He's being polite.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes things do hang low.
Mm-hmm. Sweet chariot.
And if
Do they
you're not
wobble?
supposed
Do they
to say,
throw?
you know, when
You put
you
them in a box.
when you only
Elbow.
stand about 4'5", you gotta grab what you can.
That is true. That's a
Rough
general need. I would agree.
Mm.
Yeah. Short people. It's a tough world.
You're like that fire marshal from Ren and Stimpy.
Short people.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know
Pick up the heat, you circus midgets.
you know the funny thing. Of course, in America, we have black people who are, they're mostly European, right? So they tend to be, pretty tall. There's they're average American height, right? But when I left America and started touring and just traveling, I realized that black people are really, African ones are actually tiny. They're so little. They're teeny tiny people, dude.
How strange.
And it is. They're
Weren't
actually the
bred,
smallest
you know what I'm saying?
humans. Are them, not the Asians. The blacks.
They weren't. Remember the ones that came here were
Selective breeding.
Yeah, selective
bred.
breeding. Yeah, they were bred, and they were mixed with Europeans. And like I said, they're average American size. But I'm talking about actual Africans, not Americans. But I was shocked by that because I didn't know that. But they are teeny. Yeah, so skinny.
Do you think any of that could be due to environment as
I'm
much
sure
as
it is.
genetics?
I'm sure it is.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that
Diet.
it's not what you think. Black Africans, the sub-Saharans, are very teeny people, very teeny.
Oh, but the people from Kenya, what do you call it? The Maasai. They're tall, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
The Maasai, well, the Congo, the North African blacks are bigger. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I'd say the tallest black. I don't know. They're more of a mulatto, but the tallest black are the Samoans, really. And they are gigantic humans. No, I've
There's
I've
Samoa of them.
the Samoans are huge. I remember standing next to a Samoan woman who towered over me. She made me seem small, and I ain't small.
You're another small person.
She must have been 6'7", 6'9", something like that. They're big people, though. Samoans are huge, and
Now,
they,
Samoan,
yeah.
they're islanders, aren't they?
Well, yeah, but
Or
they're as far as Polynesians go, the Polynesian mix goes from a very, very Asian. They're obviously very Asian to very Black African, right? The Samoans are basically Black Africans. They look very similar to them. But whereas you get the Fijians, the Tahiti people of Tahiti, they have a much more Asian look to them, especially for the Fiji. Yeah. The Polynesians are not a monolith at all. The only question is how they got there.
no, I guess. Is it likely that
My
people
beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife.
Go ahead,
Prince Philip created them, right?
maybe.
Is it possible that they could have lived on the land and then, like, if it had been part of a land bridge and kind of broke away, that
No,
just the paths were
no,
covered?
no,
Or do
no.
you think
All that out of
that
Africa stuff is debunked in the 90s. I don't know why people keep going on with it. No. They either came in one of, I think it's actually multiple migrations. It's not a singular one. But the Polynesian languages are Chaldean in their core, which of course means they were brought there. They were probably slaves. And the language permeated. However, we also have the Olmec people, which were Egyptians who were doing something in South America. I don't know what they were doing, but they were over there, and for some reason the rulers left and the military stayed, and they ended up creating a little empire there for a while, but the locals couldn't
Honestly,
stand them and kicked them out, and they escaped
honestly,
into the Pacific.
they might have been cocaine farming.
They might have been. They might have been. No,
You
that's
know, they
not even
found
a joke.
cocaine in
Yeah,
the.
yeah, I know. Tobacco too.
Yeah, you know, they
Yeah,
found cocaine in
chocolate.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The
hmm
Egyptians were doing something over there, and of course, the Nubians were mainly used by the Egyptians as military, right?
now how far back would have that
Mm,
migration been?
at least 3,000-4,000 years, at least, maybe more. Yeah, it's
Would that
pretty.
been
Yeah.
about the time of the pyramids, or a bit before, a bit after?
Oh no, the pyramids
Would,
are ancient.
Kareem
No,
Abdul
after.
Jabbar was still part of the Lakers.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. Yeah.
That was a long
But
time ago.
it was a very long time ago. But I think it's a mix of
By the
those
way,
two things coming together. And of course, the Egyptians would be speaking a Chaldean dialect as well. So it's one of those things that mysteries. It's up in the air for anthropologists right now. It is
it
what
would
it
be
is.
interesting.
It is interesting, I guess, if you like that kind of stuff. But yeah, the Polynesians are quite the mystery. Especially because when the Europeans showed up and started running, Captain Cook, of course, is the most famous of them, and started running into all their little islands and finding all these populations. Which was weird for the Europeans is how primitive they were. But they must have got there somehow, right? So that's another question that's been around because clearly they at one point weren't very primitive, but when the Europeans showed up, they were seriously primitive. I mean, especially the Hawaiians. My God. I mean, really ridiculous. They
There have
literally
been
laid around all day and just pulled fruit off
civilizations.
of trees. That's all they did.
they were like the
Oh,
panda
that.
people.
They were the panda of people. It's a good observation. Give Elrod plus 200 points, Eric.
Artists don't get bonus points.
Damn it.
We get a 20 points.
Bringing you apples for nothing.
Actually,
I know, right?
we have a sound for that. Actually,
We do. Good. Oh, Elrod is having fun today. But interesting. Now, Freakazoid here was a superhero. And of course, he did superhero things. Now, there was another little. I don't think it ever became its own thing, but it was a little side. I think it was Dexter. And there was there was
Dexter's Lab?
the Crunk, and there was a guy who played guitar, and he was basically Thor. What was that called?
That was Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was like a little mini
The
show
Justice
inside.
Friends.
The Justice Friend.
The Justice
It got
Friend.
its own thing for a little bit.
Did it?
It just didn't. It came too late.
Yeah, but it was same kind of
It's
vein.
completely forgotten the time. Like there must be a rights issue because that's like completely forgotten.
Yeah,
See,
I
that's
I
strange.
enjoyed it though. It was funny.
And even when they reran Dexter, they took those segments out.
What? You're kidding.
Mhm.
Oh,
And it's not on a
no.
lot of the DVDs and stuff either. So my roommate got it, and we're like, "Oh, wait! Where's the Justice Friends?"
Yeah, Major Glory,
Oh, that's
Valhallan, and of course the infraggable Crunk. Yeah.
All I remember
Don't
from
forget
that
about
was,
the
oh
Silver
no,
Spoon
it
Man.
is Dee my sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dexter was
And
funny.
now have you seen what Jendi Tartakovsky has released
Yeah.
on Netflix?
No, what has he done?
Fixed.
What is
About a
that?
dog.
Oh
It's
God. Oh right, yeah.
a movie about a dog, and yeah, he's a bit overly frisky
Yeah.
Oh,
with inanimate objects. So,
Hey, don't forget about the Silver
so yeah,
Spooner.
it's a very adult animation, and it's like a full-length movie, animated movie. I thought it was like a series or something, but no, it's like a full-blown feature-length movie.
was the surfer the Silver Spoon?
Yes,
That's
he
fine.
was a little right spoon.
Hey, Jason.
Hey. It's a deleted episode too. Yes, it's not for kids.
No, I saw right off it wasn't for kids. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny though.
That guy's got a good sense of humor, man. He produced a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame he was never allowed to do Popeye.
Yeah, that would have
Really?
been great.
It's a loss
Oh.
to the world.
Chester,
Yeah.
do yourself a favor, put his name in on YouTube when you're later on, and just put in Gendy and Popeye. You will be like, we got robbed. As soon as you see
Yeah.
it,
Now
The
I
world
looked
was
at it.
robbed.
I saw it before. I know. Yeah. It
Yeah, they
is.
released a trailer and it just whatever happened last minute, the money fell out, or the studio went under. Maybe
It's too bad.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm trying to look up now in the 60s, Eric. 70s. No, but we saw all the syndication stuff. There was a weird, goofy, I want to say Hanna-Barbera kind of superhero parody team. One guy was
Galaxy
like a
Trio.
no. One guy was like a rope.
Yeah, they had the same powers as the Galaxy Trio. I know what you're talking about. Were they singers too, right?
I don't remember. It's a vague memory, but it was
Because the guy had like the shaggy Beatles hair. There was like a giant guy,
let
a
me
guy
put
with
it-
like a coily spring body.
Oh, see
Yeah,
now
yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah. Let me
I wish I still had my giant book of Hanna-Barbera because I think it was in there.
Yeah, I'm looking now. I'm trying to. I think pretty sure it was 60s.
60s or 70s because it had all the beatnik and hippie stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Underdog.
was it Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles?
The
No, that's
Impossibles. Yep,
The Impossibles.
that's it. They
That
had a
might be
car.
it. Let me see.
That is it.
Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles. Nope, that's not it.
Oh.
That's it.
No, it's not. It's not the one I'm thinking of.
Well,
Are you thinking of the Galaxy Trio that was like more serious but had the exact same powers?
No. Let me just keep hunting.
The ones he's talking about, I know what he's talking about. They're super goofy looking. They're
Yeah.
super wacky.
They look like the Way Outs from
They like
no, the
Flintstones.
Mighty
They look like,
Heroes. The Mighty Heroes is what I'm talking about.
they kind of look like what do you call it? Schoolhouse Rock animation, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Oh
Oh.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
was.
remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that. That one stuck with me for some reason, but it was another kind of parody thing, not too dissimilar than from the idea
Huh.
of Freakazoid, just much more
Is it
60s tame.
Hanna-Barbera?
I'm not sure, dude. Let me check here.
Or what's it like the Pink Panther people?
Let me see here. American Saturday morning animated television series Ralph Baskins or Bakshi's
Ralph
or Ralph
Bakshi?
Bakshi. Terry Toons.
Oh, that makes
Terry
sense.
Toons. Yeah.
Strong Man, Rope Man, Tornado Man, Cuckoo Man, and Diaper Man.
That's right.
Oh, now I know what you're talking
right.
about. They went into like a clock when they changed into their powers,
Yeah.
their suits.
Yeah. There's been a lot of superhero parody stuff over the years, man. For sure.
Batman opened his doors in the 60s.
They even had a board game. Look at that. The Mighty Heroes.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Impossibles, the ones that had the spring guy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I remember those too. They were like mods. They had like mod
Yeah,
style.
totally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you had Diaper Man and oh goodness, what were all the different names? Let me see here.
Oh, it's totally Schoolhouse Rocky.
It is. That is a good analogy. I guess you just go to Wiki.
Yes.
It is from 66. Had 21 episodes. There you go.
And that's the man that would go on to make Fritz the Cat.
Yeah, I know, right? Right. They also had comic books as well. Interesting. Dell Comics, 1967.
Oh yeah, Dell Comics was like the
yeah.
licensor in chief, everything.
And Marvel actually put a series out in 1998. I didn't know that. But the characters had Strongman. He was super strength, of course. He was a farm boy, obviously. We got Rope Man. He's a sailor, of course. Tornado Man, who was a television weather forecaster. Of course he was. We had Cuckoo Man. He was a bird shop owner. And Diaper Man is a red-headed, diapered, yet fully articulate baby.
A man with a weird fetish.
That's right. That's what it was. Yeah.
She's self-insert.
Yeah. But anyway, it was. I remember that one. That one stuck with me pretty well, for sure. Now Joe Rogan is interviewing Freakazoid now about mushrooms. That's kind of perfect, Alan. I think that's as it should be. I love how Joe's feet don't touch the ground, though. Are you trying to say something? I think Alan's being mean to Joe Rogan.
He's allowed to. It's one of his people.
That's true. Yeah. Tell you, he's had quite the interesting little career, though, Joe Rogan. He's one of the more influential YouTubers in the world, and really all he is a laid-back stoner who just says, "Wow, really?" And that's about it.
He's kind of the Oprah for men.
That's all it takes. Apparently.
Yeah, in a way, yeah, he is.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't mind. I've seen a few of his shows. It's fine because he'll just sit and ask questions and listen to interesting people, and that's pretty much all he's doing.
Let him
Yeah,
talk.
Yeah, let
you
him
got to give him
talk.
credit
Apologist
because
yesterday.
he lets anybody talk.
He
You know,
does. He
that's
does.
that's
Yeah.
the credit he definitely deserves.
Yeah. And he
Yeah, I
has
haven't
some
seen him done
guests
that
who
in
are
a
a
long
lot of
time.
fun, like Randall Carlson and Graham Hancock, and he'll let those guys come up and just talk about this stuff. And of course, Randall Carlson is far more scientific than Graham Hancock, but Graham Hancock's a journalist, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, Joe Rogan can be fun. You
He
let
had
Trump talk.
an Egypt guy on yesterday. I think you would appreciate it.
Was it
Talking about
Hawass, where he gave him shit because Hawass was lying through his teeth?
no. Yeah,
That
no, they
was-
were making fun of Hawass on this episode. For
It was a
sure.
couple months ago. Who was he talking to?
Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
Was Ben Van Kurik.
Oh, okay. Well,
Who's
Hawass.
yeah. He's like a Jimmy Corsetti type.
Right. Yeah. Well, keep in mind with Hawass though, he was kicked out as the boss of Egyptology in Egypt years ago. He was kicked out for his nonsense. So I don't know why Joe had him on here recently because he has been discredited by his very own country.
Sometimes, Jester, you got to let the enemy make a mistake.
That's true. Let him talk. Don't interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. That's a fair point.
Talk.
Elrod's
Correct.
doing the lobe. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
He just passed away, the actor.
Did he?
Oh,
Yeah, David
Yeah, he was
Warner.
he did the ones I remember off the top of my head is he did
Very so good.
Raish, yeah. And he was that scientist in Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
Right.
That's the highlight of his career.
Dude, the one
And
thing
he's
about
Stark
Freakazoid.
from Tron, the villain.
Oh, was he? The one thing about Freakazoid you have to give him 100% credit to is the voice acting is absolutely classic.
yeah.
You know, the best David Warner part was when he played Jack the Ripper in Time After Time with Malcolm McDowell.
I don't know that one.
Oh,
it's
a
really
good movie.
It's on Tubi now.
I don't know
They just
many
put it
people
on
have
there.
actually seen it though.
Yeah, because it's like one of those memory hole movies, right?
Hold on, I got my notepad right here. Let me get my pen out.
I think it's still on Tubi. It's great.
What's it called?
Time After Time.
All right.
And
Yeah,
it's done by
Malcolm McDowell
Nicholas
plays
Myers,
H.G.
the guy
Wells.
behind Yeah, it's H.G. Wells actually built a time machine, and Jack the Ripper steals it and comes to the future.
Oh no.
Doug says that your lobe looks a lot like Mr. Burns. Yeah, no, there's certainly a play on that. I saw.
Yes.
The lobe.
The lobe.
Excellent.
Some of the naming convention Freakazoid is pretty funny though. To be sure.
And his real name was Loeb.
Yeah. Did you see? I didn't see the movie, but I saw a clip. I guess it was the fake Captain America movie or something that had the leader in it, but it was such a bad design for the leader.
Yes.
He looked like the Loeb.
He looked
Brave New
like a
World?
mini lobe.
The new Captain America movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had
It
the leader
sucked,
in it.
Chester. It sucked. Don't waste your time.
I'm not going to.
That's one of the things they did the reshoots on was originally he looked like the leader from the comics, and like a test group didn't like it, so they're like, all right, we're gonna make him into some weird mutant.
And people like that better.
No, it
No,
looks
people
bad.
hated
looks
it.
bad. Yeah, it looks bad. Yeah.
People made fun
It's
of
really
it.
bad, but I didn't find Thunderbolts that bad. I watched that this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I think that's starting to grow on people because the complaint is it's the typical woke nonsense, and of course it has a little bit of that. But I've also heard a lot of people saying, "Well, it's actually kind of fun."
Yeah,
And
I
Well,
enjoyed
when
it.
you
I mean,
bury the bar below the ground, you have nowhere to go but up.
that's true. But I'm going to watch it too, Eric. I'm going to watch that one. I'm also going to watch Superman, even though I'm very concerned about watching it. But I'm going to watch it.
I had fun.
You
I had
don't
fun
like,
with Superman.
You'll have
I mean,
you'll
it's
have
not
fun.
you don't
great.
like
I hate that
heroes.
movie.
You don't like comic books.
I do love comic books, and that's why I want to watch it because
You
everybody
love
say,
Superman.
"Dude, it's very comic booky," and I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll go
Yeah.
check that out." Yeah.
It's a golden age comic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And honestly, the complaints I heard, because Thundero's more strict than I am, right? And
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
enjoyed it quite a bit, and so I'm like, all right, I'll go watch it. But I
I
want to
would
watch
put it in
Thunderbolts too.
my top 3 Superman movies probably
Really?
because
Oh,
most
that's
of the
Yeah.
other
great.
ones
That's
suck.
good to hear.
I
Is
mean,
that
because
including
after
animated?
Superman. No, I'm not including animated.
Okay.
So Superman 2, and then this.
Yeah.
Because really, I didn't care for anything after Superman 2.
Not
Yeah.
Superman 4? The Nuclear Man?
No.
Or
It's not
5, Quest for Peace.
Rest in peace. The Man of Steel could have been something. They just
could have
shouldn't
been.
have let a German make an American icon. I mean, what's wrong with
They've
you?
all got little bits and pieces that I enjoy,
Sure.
but
Sure.
not
Yeah.
enough to make a
Well,
whole
the thing
movie.
with Man of Steel was it's not a movie. It was just a thing they made to hold on to the rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There's not much of a
Because it
story
literally,
there.
if they didn't start filming, they would have lost the rights to the families of the Schuster family or whatever. So they're like,
Right.
all right, put something on film so we can keep this crap.
But there were some
That's
things in
why he
there I
also
liked,
wears
though.
no.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah. I mean, them trying to tie it into the universe where, like the Themyscirans, all the gods are basically Kryptonians from ancient time. I like the nod to that. I mean, because a movie's not a comic book, right? They got to kind of create their own little thing. I thought that was
Yeah, they
interesting
do.
take. And Henry, I think, could have been the best Superman ever, actually.
Oh no, he could have been.
I think he was a good
He was
Superman.
American.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's not
If
American.
only he
There
was
you go.
American.
If only.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
He could never understand that.
Yeah, and,
Henry's a big nerd like the rest
and
of
Zack
us.
Snyder's writing.
That Schneider's the
was-
problem. Yeah.
I like David Goyer because as much as I love Batman Begins, I want to take David Goyer into a room and just tell him you worked an entire script about justice and harmony, and then the whole movie ends on, "I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you," and he flies away. That's murder.
What
Mhm.
I'm
what
sorry.
what
He
what
let
movie
Ray
you talking
fly.
about?
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins.
That is flat out murder. When you
Yeah.
have an opportunity to
says?
save somebody from death and you let them go, that's murder. I don't care what
If
anyone
you want to be
says.
saved, you gotta fucking
An entire movie
Because I
based
hate
on
it.
justice and harmony,
Yeah.
and then you'd commit that? No, you just
Yeah.
undid the whole movie. And I still love
Well,
the movie, but that was horrible.
well, one
It
thing
ruined the whole
I get your point, and one thing I've heard very positive about the Superman movie is they did encapsulate the idea that Superman is a very good guy. He's a nice guy. He's kind.
He's a hapless sap and a witless
Mhm.
moron. They ruined him.
Really? Wow.
Yes,
Yes,
it
he
did.
gets run over the entire movie. He has no spine, no leadership, no tact. He's been Superman for 3 years. They buried his character.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what they did.
Wow.
Movie's
Well, they
crap.
did that with Cavill too. Cavill's had no self-agency at all.
That's true. What do you think,
And
Eric? Would you like to
He only did what
rebuttal that?
Lois told him to. It was uber woke.
I didn't feel that way. I don't know how the corn sweat dude is as Clark.
He looks bad.
I think
but
but you don't really see a lot of Clark. There's not a
Yeah.
lot of Clark at
No.
all. Even
No,
when
his
he is
Clark's-
Clark, he's not Clark.
Yeah, and
Uh,
my
Oh,
gripe
yeah.
with the movie, Chester, as I'm
Uh-huh.
complaining, has nothing to do with Corn Sweat. For him being Superman, he's fine. It's not him. It's all Gunn.
Well, we know
It's
Gunn
Gunn's take on the
has his
character.
perversions. We know this.
And what I'll say is this, and there was a clip that came out, and it's really bad, and I picked up on it too. There's a midpoint scene that solidifies already that Clark has chosen his Earth roots over the
Kryptonian.
Kryptonian, okay?
Better.
And then
Which he
they have to
does.
continue to drive that home, and then it just ends on another stupid, awkward, ooh, I'm sorry. I have no respect for him in that movie. Gunn ruined it. He's a hack.
Well,
And
all
and
right.
just wait till all the parents go take their little girls to go see Drunk Supergirl. Oh, that's gonna be
Ooh, yeah,
great.
that's an era. That's an era
That
for sure.
Suicidal and Drunk Supergirl. Nice one, Tom King. Yeah, have fun answering to that one.
Yeah, well, that's one of the problems with all these companies. They're going with the woke era comics instead of the classics that were beloved, right?
Mhm.
And
They're
I'll
not reading the
give
room
Gunn
at
this
all.
credit. He
No.
just gave us an adventure story where Superman's already existing. All that I have no problem with. It's his complete decimation of the character of Superman and Clark. He is a witless oaf who gets tossed by the breeze.
Yeah, I hear he's incredibly underpowered. That is true. But Gunn, he's a yuck guy who likes dirty pervert jokes. I mean, that's what he
Yeah.
is. That's who he is.
And if you heard about what he did with Peacemaker, well, I wouldn't watch that garbage.
Well, Peacemaker, because Peacemaker's not a thing without Gunn doing his thing with it, right? And Peacemaker is exactly perfect for Gunn because he's turned it into this perverse, creepy,
Right. But
dirty, nasty thing. And
that's my point.
yeah,
Is he lacks the ability to write an existing character. If he cannot take an obscure character, warp it, twist it,
yeah,
and pervert it like he is, he's incapable of writing. It's the same as Joss Whedon plugging in one other Buffy joke after the next.
yeah.
He deserves
No,
all the
that's
credit
true.
for Buffy, but he hasn't done anything since, and that's exactly what Gunn does.
No,
That's
I
not the
agree.
mark of a good writer.
It's not, and he's a one-trick pony. I agree. And really, what he should stick to, because some people do like that stuff. And what he should stick to is what I think he should really do is create a Green Lantern Corps thing and do his Guardians of the Galaxy stuff with it.
So that's the one thing I
Like
will give Gunn credit for. The only thing he got right, because it's the only thing he's capable of writing, is writing assholes. He got Guy Gardner to the T.
Oh
That's
well,
perfect.
and you got Nathan helping out there a little bit because
And that's the one thing is I was not on board with him as Green Lantern, but I'll tell you what, I
He loves
I
Green
took that
Lantern.
one back.
yeah, fair
I
enough.
I'm not a Fillion fan, but he actually for once instead of doing fan cast crap, he actually was Guy Gardner. So I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
I will.
Well, Nathan he's a capable actor, right? He
Okay.
can do his job, and this is a problem with modern Hollywood. They keep hiring people because they're checking boxes who are just not established. They're not practiced. They're just not capable. It's kind of the general malaise of Hollywood itself we've seen over the years. It's more these kids who are trying to get in Hollywood. It's more about wanting to be famous than to be a good actor, which is why the British and even the Canadians, to a point, just kick our ass because they're trying to be good actors, but Americans just want to be famous. And this is a general problem. We see it not only in Hollywood, but we see it across society with this vapid attitude that we see everywhere.
I kind of feel like it might be an issue, at least from some of what I've heard about Hollywood and its hiring practices,
hmm
that there could be a lot of actors out there who are good actors and who want to do good work, but they're not hiring them because they won't go along with their political viewpoints
Yeah,
or
Right.
you got to sell your soul to Hollywood.
It's
Right.
not
You
even
know,
They're
just
not
that.
somebody's
It's
cousin.
just,
or hide it.
they're not.
Mm-hmm.
They're not there to act. They're there to be in a cookie cutter
Yeah.
thing.
That's the problem right there.
They're there to be in a product, not a movie.
Yeah. But that's all right. We had similar problem in the 70s, and Hollywood collapsed, and the indies came in. The problem is the indies became Hollywood. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's
Mhm.
happening now, and we'll see it's in collapse, and we'll see the indies as we see. Like, what's the biggest movie of biggest hit of the summer so far as accolades and people talking about it? A little horror movie called Weapons.
Yeah.
And Sinner.
Sinners was a big underground hit too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
Sinners, and it could have been better.
Okay.
But
Doesn't
it
matter.
could.
It's making money.
Yeah, it did. You're 100% correct. But
Yeah.
it wouldn't get out of its own way. It was too concerned with blackness, and it wasn't concerned enough with blackness at the same time. If you want to make a black movie, then do that. Do that.
Mm.
Yeah. But I did watch it, and it's fine. It's a good popcorn horror movie. Anyway,
Now,
I'm going to get
I
more
don't know
coffee.
if
Jeff,
if what I read was right, Chester, but if I'm not mistaken, the Turtles for their 30th or 35th
something
anniversary,
like that. Yeah.
that they re-released in the theater. If I read it right, they broke the top 10 this year. That's not good for
Hmm.
new movies.
No, it's not. It's hard to do for re-releases, by the way. Jeff, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, Jeff. Jeff.
What?
Hi. You're in charge, Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in charge.
The theme is Freakazoid, if you didn't know.
Well, go ahead. You go get your coffee.
I
and then I'll
will.
tell
I'm
you the
going.
story.
I'm going to get it.
Go on.
Here
Go
I
get your
go.
coffee.
Oh,
I was gonna say that me, Alan, and Amy and Melissa on Mike's show, Larry Whitaker, who comes in periodically to draw, he worked with Spielberg.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he did some stuff for Animaniacs.
Oh,
too.
now
I
he
could
worked
be
on
right.
Freakazoid.
Yeah. He worked on the Space Jam movie.
Yeah, Larry's been in animation for how
Oh.
many years?
Long
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I didn't see anything
at
on
that.
IMDb, but I mean it's big possible. He also did.
Yeah, they don't really look at animators, They should, but they don't.
yeah. Voice actors, directors.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Look how long it took for Walt's 9 Old Men to be famous. They're dead.
So look at that. Also, Carl Barks, the artist for the Donald Duck comic books.
Yeah.
Like, what's this guy? Someone finally managed to get on an interview, and they knew someone who knew someone who knew someone. Said, "Oh, you mean Carl? Who? Yeah. He's a pretty good guy. But you're nice."
Carl Barks, the man behind modern Hollywood, because they all copied him.
You're not wrong.
Raiders of the Lost Ark copied Carl Barks.
God,
Star Wars copied Carl Barks.
Spielberg said the same thing. He's kind of like, "Yeah, we kind of ripped
Yeah.
off the comic books."
Carl
He
Barks
has
is
all
one
of
of
those
my
giant volumes that
heroes.
came out in the 70s are in his office.
Oh, that's too funny.
To make money so I can collect all those DuckTales. I used to make fun. Me and my uncle draws as well, and we used to go to Comic Cons and turn in our stuff to see what what Marvel would say and stuff. And of course, we had absolute garbage on our hands. But I would always make fun of him and be like, "Watch, you're gonna be drawing DuckTales." And now I eat all those words because I started reading the Carl Barks books online and stuff, the ones I can find.
Mhm.
And it's like that stuff is beautiful.
It's
I take that back.
My
Because,
local
it's the 90s
bookstore has a
for
giant box of the Gladstone books of the reprints of Carl Barks they did like in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
But they want so much money for them. You'd have to give away your life savings to collect all of them. Because they have a ton of them, but it's like they want so much for each book. You're like, yeah, it's just not worth it.
Right.
I'll just sit there and look at them for free.
Have they made any collections of those books?
guy.
There was
Dude, not
Gladstone
just
that
Carl
did
Barks.
it,
There's
and now randomly, I think stuff gets put out.
Yeah, if you Fantagraphics is doing a very nice job of I bought a couple of them. They're about $30 a piece. They're real nice hardcover volumes,
Oh, yeah?
and they reprint some of the Italian material
Mhm.
or whether it's the Italians or the Spaniards from Europe that do it, and then they'll include some Karl Barks stuff in the back as well,
Mhm.
and that's
Nice.
from Fantagraphics.
And
Yeah,
those
there was
are
a Spaniard guy that did a good job too. But I forget his name.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Was
very
he the one that
cool.
like took over after Barks?
Oh, I don't know.
It is amazing how many.
It's a specific dude who did just an amazing job as Barks.
Oh, really? So you copy that kind of style specifically?
He just
Yeah,
had
he was able
passion
to like
for
pick
the
up
for the
and people
for the
didn't even
duck.
know. Like people didn't even know it was a new artist, right? Because it was so much alike. And they didn't
I saw this
credit
thing where
people
like
back then,
Disney like
so no
totally
one
screwed him
knew.
too.
It was like 20 years before anyone knew who Karl Barks was because they never gave people credit in comics back then.
Everything was done by Walt Disney.
I think
Yeah.
Walt Disney did everything.
Yep. But that was across the board. Like DC, no one knew who their artists were until like the 70s. Because Marvel, I think, were the first ones that put in credits. Like Jack the King Kirby, styling Stan Lee,
Big John
rock and
Buscema.
roll Amiga.
For a while, wasn't
Hmm?
there? Like also back in the day, wasn't there like a stigma about working in comics? Like,
Oh yeah, you
like
had
if you
pen
were
names
working in comics,
because.
people
Yeah.
wouldn't take you seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
If
it
you
was
work for
like
Marvel, you can't work
back
for the
then
New
you weren't
Yorker
allowed
now.
to moonlight. Back then, you weren't really allowed. It was looked down on to have two jobs, and comics was basically your night job you did for extra money. Like graphic designers and people in advertising would just do comics on the side for extra cash, so they didn't talk about it because they would lose their main job.
That's such a weird thing. What? Oh.
And now everybody has like 3 jobs, so no one cares.
Yeah,
Right?
and everyone wants to get in comics, and then they're upset when they find out it doesn't pay.
Mm-hmm.
No one listened to Kirby.
It's like it never did pay. It never paid.
It'll break your heart, kid.
Oh.
Well, that was like, was it like Neil Adams? He was in comics forever. Then he did advertising, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, these guys give you paychecks."
Oh, he came from advertising. He's the one who actually
Yeah.
righted the ship.
He's like, they pay you over there, right?
He righted the ship with Jeanette Kahn, saying, "Hey, you guys got to start paying royalties to these dudes and giving them their pages back and everything else." So he was one of the driving forces behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neil made a lot of enemies.
I know I told the story before, but I met Neil Adams without knowing he was Neil Adams. He told me
Oh, wow.
Did he call you a
t-shirt
racial
with his
slur?
art on it. I didn't know it was him. Yeah.
He's like,
Hey,
"You
what-
jerk."
It says it was a Conan shirt that said they control the weather. That's all it said.
Oh,
I did that with
Yeah.
Mick Foley. I was talking to him for like an hour and didn't know it was Mick Foley
No.
that's
because he
one
wasn't
guy
dressed
I
like
regret.
Mankind, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Neil Adams, that's one guy I wish I had gone and just paid the money to meet the guy. I had a book to sign, but I'm like, and I'm long past all that stuff, but at that time I'm like, I don't really want to pay $50, for a signature. And the man aged so well, and then all of a sudden, he was in the
Yeah.
hospital with sepsis, I think it was. He got over it, but not fully, and then he was doing well, and then bam, he was just gone. That was it. And we lost him like that. It's a shame.
And he was a worker, like at cons. He would like stay till
Oh, yeah.
closing time and after.
Hmm.
Because I know he
Sounds
would go
good.
to like Baltimore Comic Con every year, which is like a huge one. And even if he missed every con, he would go to that one. I guess because it was close to his home and all that kind of
Okay.
thing too. But he would
Hmm.
stay till after hours, just with like a line out the door.
Right.
Like, it's fine. I'm here to see people.
Yeah. He wouldn't always be happy about it, but he would do it because he's like, hey, they came here to see me, so I'm doing my job.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a good start. Anyway. Do you think comics could? I mean, I feel like the biggest problem comics has had has been terrible managing distribution choices in a while. But do you
What was that?
think
I
they?
gotta turn my volume up. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. Can you repeat that?
Oh, it seems like some of the biggest problems comics has had recently is just terrible distribution policies and doing things like that.
Yeah, Diamond was not a big help at all. They were great in saving the industry back in the day, but then they became their biggest problem as well. So it's like,
Yeah, because I isolated it. It got
yeah,
it out of the public eye. And that's the
and
worst thing you can do with anything.
Right.
all the business models that we're used to, that we all have dealt with at one point or another with what we buy, whether it was music, movies, comics, you name it, all those business models, they're falling apart. The world has completely changed, and I don't know,
Yeah, and they don't change with it.
right? So
Right.
it's like, how do you compete in a digital world and where delivery's instantaneous, on top of having a entire society having the attention of 2 seconds for a dopamine hit, and that's where we've gone, so many dynamics have changed, and it's like, how do you combat that,
Well, that's what kills me with all these people. Like, I made a comic and they don't do anything evergreen. They make it way too timely. And it's like, yeah, you need something that's going to age well because times change fast, especially now.
Well, and
It can't
again,
be
that's
topical.
Like, if it's not an evergreen story, just dump it. It's not worth doing.
Hey, Jeff,
Yes.
what happened to the chat, dude?
Whoa.
What?
What'd you do, Chester?
I didn't do anything.
Now, Alpha Proto likes to delete a lot of his posts.
Oh, so maybe that's what happened. Okay, because there was a lot and then there was nothing. But yeah, it's weird.
Did somebody get timed
World of a
out?
man who does not exist.
I don't think so. If Thunder had done something, they wouldn't be there. I bet.
He likes to keep a low profile.
If they're gonna make a Knight Rider Airwolf cinematic universe.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Say that again? What?
Yeah.
Knight Rider.
There's gonna be an Airwolf.
Airwolf.
And there's actually one more. I can't remember which one. That's another.
There's three.
property
It's
like
Knight
that.
Rider, Airwolf, and something else, right?
I saw Knight
Street
Rider. I
Hawk?
talked about that. Yeah. They got to use an EV, an electric vehicle this time.
Oh, God.
He already was.
Oh. Yeah, that's what we need, a Prius.
Really? That's what they're
Well, he
doing?
already was a Prius. What are they
Tesla,
going to do?
Well, they need
They'll have
money,
to be
so
like-
whichever EV company gives them money is going to be Kit. So.
Yeah.
Like that horrible Mustang in the remake.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a remake? Good.
Yeah, but the thing
Yes.
with
That's the best part. There's a remake? Yes,
Yeah.
unfortunately, there was.
well, the thing with Knight Rider is it just doesn't
Yep.
it doesn't belong outside of where it is.
Yes.
And that's the end of the conversation. It is
Was
a
it
thing
Love
of its time. Love Boat? We could do that again.
I'm guessing
But-
it would be another Glenn A. Larson thing because it sounds like they're doing the Glenn A. Larson universe. So maybe Battlestar Galactica.
But they
They
could
want
do
to
Love.
they want to do a
Oh,
new
no,
version.
I know
of
what it
that.
is.
I heard about that. Too.
It was Glenn Larson's biggest hit, $6 Million Man.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It was
It
$6
was
million man.
Bionic Man,
Yeah, that's the other.
Airwolf, and Knight Rider. But you would just make them one thing, right? To make it, because our technology's moved past all of them.
Yeah, no, you would have
I
to
mean,
do
Airwolf is
something.
just a combat helicopter.
Yeah, just bring Automan back. But I like the idea of
Blue
having a
Thunder.
new Love Boat, though. It could be we could do the Carnival Cruise chicken tender fight. It'd be great.
Yeah, we already got a Love Boat show.
We do.
Yeah, it's not called Love Boat. It's something else. It's got a doctor
Island?
on
It's
board.
different.
I can't remember the name of it.
Love Train. Love Bus. Brought to you by Greyhound.
You know, if they were clever, what they could do would be to make a new Love Boat, but put it in space.
Mm.
That could be fun.
Oh,
Yeah, they already did that. It was Star Trek: The Next Generation.
That's fair. Yeah, that is fair.
What about that? What was it? The one with Hugh
Got
Laurie
Kelsey
in it?
Grammer on there. Got all kinds of people on there.
There's a
Hugh-
series like that on Hugh Laurie in this strange
that was on
science
HBO.
fiction show, Avenue 6 or Avenue 9 or something
Yeah,
like
because
that.
it had the poop that was rotating around the ship.
But yeah, it was a comedy.
Yeah, it was a series.
Take it
That
serious.
was that
real
a
voice,
series or a
didn't
movie though?
Series.
Huh. Yeah, I saw some mention of that somewhere. Yeah, it was weird.
oops.
Kind of wasting Hugh Laurie, man. Anyway, let's see here. Elrod is doing Elrod
Yeah, look up
stuff.
Joe Rogan's arm tattoos. Detective, whoever sees my laptop, they're gonna say, "Oh, this guy's gay. All he's looking up is naked Joe Rogan."
Mike and Eric, you both have decided not to display again.
I haven't changed a
guy
thing,
who's
so it's you.
Joe
It's
Rogan,
you.
Henry Cavill fan fiction is
It's
crazy.
not my fault.
Dr. Odyssey. It's on a cruise vessel. Don Johnson's the captain.
Of
Oh
course.
yeah, I saw the commercial and I was like, "Is this Love Boat?"
It's basically the Love Boat.
Except it focuses on the horniest character of all, Doc.
Yeah.
Because I watched Love Boat recently and I'm like, oh man, Doc is just borderline creepy.
Oh yeah.
He is just like, and he looks kind of
Well, it's
weird
Siegfried
too. So
from
that doesn't help.
Get Smart.
Yeah, exactly. Because you already know he's a villain and basically Hitler.
Isaac was probably spiking drinks for him.
Oh, you know it.
Let me see the Love Boat
he's
doc.
just
Give me the old Cosby.
No, because everyone went in for motion sickness, and he's like, "Take these pills."
Oh yeah,
You
it's
may
this
not
guy.
remember the cruise, but trust me.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he was kind of creepy, wasn't he?
See what you want to do is.
Although the girl, I remember the short-haired girl. She was kind of cute.
Really?
I
Was
don't
that
know
the
her
captain's
name,
daughter,
but
right?
she was kind of cute. Yeah, it was the daughter.
That was Leslie. That was Wesley Crusher.
Oh, fair
See
enough.
if you can see me now, Chester.
Okay, I'll come over and check it out.
See me. Can you see me now?
Oh God.
Is my drawing showing up on YouTube?
No, I think just YouTube just doesn't like the
I think we're gonna
Midwest.
get struck.
Oh, that's weird. It shows me you looking at my screen. That's weird. I never noticed that before.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's not working. Neither is Mike. Mike, you're not working. Just so you know. Leave that full.
So have we
screen for a
talked
little
about how Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool is a total ripoff of Freakazoid?
No, but I mean, it was that era where I mentioned earlier, Elrod, that during that era, everyone was trying to break the fourth wall, and of course, that's when I can never remember the guy's name. Basically, recreated Deadpool into what we know. It was during that time.
When
Yes,
Ryan
I
Reynolds
did
created
mention.
himself as well.
I guess He's in a lot of trouble, though.
Yep.
It turns out he's a bit of a scumbag. He's one of the more hated people in Hollywood amongst the Hollywoodites.
He's a bully.
Yeah, it
Like
sounds like
the-
he's a bully. He and his wife, a perfect pairing of bulliness.
Yeah.
Oh no, that isn't so.
Yeah, no, I agree now. Proto Knight Rider needs to stay right where it was. But
You know what? Even as a child, I was way ahead of my time
mhm.
because you know what I thought Knight Rider needed?
Yeah.
What's that?
A high-tech suit of armor. Like I was like, wait, this
I had
car.
a
Oh, the only thing that makes that car so strong to drive through walls and stop bullets and bombs was a spray-on coating.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why don't they just put it on some football pads and Michael Knight is bulletproof?
Yeah.
Because he's just wearing a members only jacket and a turtleneck, and I can buy those at like a store.
With that spray stuff on it?
I always thought it would sell if you make it into a motorcycle instead of the car, and then like it's just the AI inside the like bike helmet, and you'll see that red thing going back and forth. I think it would.
Then it would
do
be
something
Street
for-
Hawk. Street Hawk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Street Hawk. Damn it. Street
I was
Hawk.
like, say,
Forgot
wait a
about
minute, wasn't there already that?
Yeah, that was the answer to Knight Rider from ABC.
Yeah. Street Hawk.
Street Hawk. But it had an awesome theme song by Tangerine Dream.
Yeah.
I stepped away for a minute. Did I miss the Simpsons
crying
gag?
talking goat.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, I give up, Eric. Eric
Night
and
boat.
Mike don't
What?
want to display. Yeah, I'll just drop it in the
Am I not-
Discord. I'll show it, dude. No
Am I-
big deal.
I already
Hold
put
on
it
a
in the
minute.
Discord.
Am I not displaying right now, Chester?
Nope, you don't work.
All right, I'm going to drop out and I'll come right back in.
Won't work. I already did it.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what? I do have one huge criticism of the Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The new one?
Yes. At no point does he turn Lois Lane black
Yeah,
with his magic black turning machine.
that's true. That is true.
And I was like, come on, that's Superman lore. And at no point does Clark Kent go to Lois and be like, Lois, I'm pregnant. That's
true.
how it works on Krypton.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Because that's my
They
favorite.
missed a
Superman
chance
is the
there.
jerk
Missed an
Superman
opportunity.
of the 50s.
Yeah.
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 Jerk Superman is the best Superman.
All right, Chester, give it a try. I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, pins. It's precious. Oh, this came out too good. I'm afraid to ink it.
Yep, you're working. No problem. It's just Eric.
Okay.
Budget.
I don't know
So
what to
there
tell
you
you,
go.
Eric. You're working for a while. I was showing it off. Look good, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Here's a question, Chester.
Mhm.
What TV show should they remake?
Hmm.
The man
San
from
Francisco.
Atlantis.
Oh, yeah, you called it.
Yeah, thank you.
You would be my dad's best friend.
Yeah,
He loved that show because he always talked about it.
my wife loved it too. Yeah, it's
I don't
basically
know why,
Aquaman
like-
without the rights.
Yeah, it's just Aquaman with a
Yeah.
cool submarine
Yeah, yeah.
and sunglasses.
No, what
and
would
the
I?
dad from that TV show on ABC, the Family That Matters spinoff.
I think it would be fun to do something akin to Space 1999.
Oh yeah,
That could
like
be
the
fun.
first season, of course,
Yeah,
not the second.
Yeah, no, the first season was much more dramatic. It was better. Yeah. But we did get Myra in the second season. She was a cool character. But something like that. I mean, of course, some, like a cool Buck Rogers or something like that, but they just screw that up so badly, dude. But,
Yeah.
I guess The Expanse.
You know what they could do a remake that because it's terrible in its current form is oh shoot, what is it called? All I can think of is the writer's fake name, Cordwainer Bird.
What was the theme? What was it? about?
Carlin Ellison's pen name was Cordwainer Bird. Oh, what is that called? It's like we're basically an art ship, that sent to Earth because I guess Earth was destroyed or something, and they put everybody in these like habitation domes that were like a whole world amongst themselves. So, and it's thousands of years later, this thing has been drifting through space, so people don't even know there's anything outside the dome they live in.
Right. Well, that's coming out of Alpha Metamorphosis, of course. But I don't know the show's name.
It was Canadian made, and you know, it turned out so bad that Harlan Ellison was like, "Please take my name off of it." It had the guy
The
from
Reach. That's not right.
had the guy from 2001, David Bowman.
I'm looking it up. TV shows, right?
Mm-hmm. Just look up that actor, Cure Delay. It's like his only other credit.
Let's see here. Of course, the Babylon 5, which is great.
Great.
Yeah.
I don't want him to remake that. I feel like it just.
This was him as a
They nailed
writer,
it.
though, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, he created the idea of it, and then I guess they sold it to him, but they couldn't do what they sold, and he's just like, "Nah, take my name off there."
Let's see here. Of course, he did a lot of sci-fi things.
I would just say look up the actor.
What was the actor's
Cure
name
Delay.
again?
Cure Delay, David Bowman from 2001.
So Cure Delay. Filmography, I guess. Okay. I spelled that phonetically.
Did it
And
come close?
Nope. It
Oh,
just
okay.
gave me The Cure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love Cats, Part 2, the series. Let me see. I'll find it.
Man from Uncle
see,
Cimarron.
2001. A Space Odyssey.
Star Lost?
Star Lost. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, no, Star Lost. Yeah, I see it here. Yeah, yeah. No,
And
that.
Chekhov shows up in a couple episodes as a villain, sort of.
Yeah. Now that actor did a good job in Babylon 5, though. The rating is actually quite high on this. Yeah, I don't know this one though. I don't recognize it. Although it looks like they're using sets from Battlestar Galactica, though.
It is the same special effects guy. That's the only good thing is the model of the ship looks amazing. But
well, I should change what I'm saying. It looks like Battlestar Galactica was using sets from Star Lost because it's earlier.
Kinda, yeah. But it's kind of doesn't look that good in person. It looks like a kid show.
I see. Yeah, but no,
like a PBS.
That's what you want to do. That's the problem. The mistake that they make is you need to find stuff that was not good, but was a good idea, like The Thing. You know, Carpenter's remake of The Thing. The original one was so-so, but the remake, the '80s was full of that. They would take old stuff that failed, but the idea was cool and made it successful. The problem with today is they take they take literal holy cow, sacred cows, and try to remake them. It's like, what are you doing?
You're not going to improve on Ben-Hur.
No, you're not.
Yeah, and they tried.
Especially Ben-Hur. Stop.
But a lot of stuff, all these remakes are just nonsense.
Stars, we're not looking at a Marshall McFly.
Soon.
Yeah,
soon.
They're still trying to get the rights to do Back to the Future again, and Zemeckis is
We gotta kill off Zemeckis, and then we can get it done.
We gotta figure out immortality so they cannot die. Zemeckis and Gale, they need to live forever.
Yeah.
That's how.
I don't know that I want to live forever, but yeah.
Well,
the cure would be to actually let them do it, and it would be so bad that it would never get done again.
It may be
canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would
But
just kill the name, and studios wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole because it would flop so bad.
well, one thing that they are continuing on with is that that Waller girl from Fleabag, who's just got awful woke activist. She is doing a Laura Croft. Okay, wonderful. But they're
No, they're not.
using that
I think they
Sophie.
cancelled that. I think
Yeah, that
that
was
was
like 3
cancelled.
years ago.
No,
That's
no,
not
I
happening.
just saw a thing on it that it's come back.
She's still
They are still
producing or
doing it.
something.
Yeah, and they're using that Sophie Turner girl, that really horrible actress from Game of Thrones.
What about that new movie that everyone loves?
Which
There's a
one?
movie like that?
They did that new movie like a few years ago that like people loved it. And it was like, I don't think it was a big box office thing because it was kind of an
What is
origin story kind of deal instead of just having Lara Croft full power.
With the little girl, the little skinny girl.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
young Lara Croft, but
yeah. It was modeled
people
right
love
off of
that thing.
the video game refresh. Yeah, no, I don't know
Yeah,
how
people
well it
love
did.
that.
Yeah,
I don't think it did the numbers they thought it would do, but
I thought she
people
looked
liked
good
it.
from the trailer. I thought it looked good from the
Hmm.
trailer. Yeah.
Enough.
Now Amaran had done something, but then he decided to do, was it Freakazoid? But she has a blue
Yeah.
uniform, dude.
Doesn't he shape change?
I don't think so. No, that would be Plastic Man.
Okay. Anyway.
You know, there is a female Freakazoid. She just has a blue outfit.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I saw it in the Google search.
In the
There is one
pictures, like
where it's just
yeah.
the same color scheme. Like there is a few like
Is
that.
it his girlfriend became a Freakazoid? Is that what
I
that is?
think that's what it is. That's my assumption during my research. Yeah.
And Ricardo Montalban was like the evil
Oh yeah,
Freakazoid, right?
that short blonde hair. There it is. There, the first three.
Yeah,
four
right here. See,
hits
it's
are-
blue. It's the same costume, but blue.
That's
See
easy
here.
fix. Hang on.
And Ricardo Montalban was like the evil Freakazoid.
Yeah,
The eye
here it
patch.
is right here. Same
Right
thing. And she's
there.
got like a light blue skin and a darker blue outfit. Same symbol. White gloves like Sue Storm.
Yeah.
I'm rock fix that in
She's got
2
that yellow
clicks.
hair.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Perfect.
That's good.
Perfect.
Okay.
So the skin's right, and then the outfit just needs to be a darker blue.
Wonder why nothing's been done with Freakazoid since then. Surprised that hasn't been made into a movie.
Or something, yeah.
Missing some-
Maybe they don't own the rights.
Oh,
Maybe.
it's amazing how far those can scatter. Yeah.
What were you trying to
I
say,
would
Mike?
imagine. Well, do we really have any variety shows anymore that I'm not aware of them? If we got them, I don't know.
The Star Wars Holiday Special killed variety shows forever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was it. After that, they're like, you know what? Maybe this was a bad idea.
No,
Yeah,
you still had Living Color and Saturday Night Live through a couple generations and all that, but
No, we don't really have that anymore. And
Chappelle
seeing
Show,
as
kinda.
Chappelle Show too. Yeah.
that's right, and of course Saturday Night Live just fired the entire cast, so I'm not sure
really?
what's going on with that. People
Huh.
are speculating that they're getting rid of the woke and redoing, but they might just be closing doors, dude.
Yeah, I mean, does anybody even watch Saturday Night
It's
anymore?
god awful, dude. Last time I saw,
It's like a YouTube channel, pretty much. I don't think anyone has TV anymore.
yeah. Last time I saw anything
Mhm.
interesting out of SNL, other than some, musical acts, was back when who was the fat guy that did Black Sheep?
Oh my
Chris
god.
Farley.
Farley.
Chris Farley. That's the last
Yeah.
time I saw it. They were even slightly good.
There's occasionally, like once a year, a good skit will come out of it. Last year was the Beavis and Butthead skit was funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've
But that
got
was
funny
it.
people.
Yeah.
But
There's one
it's just exposure isn't there.
that they cut that was a Shane Gillis episode where he does a limu emu. That was like piss your pants funny.
Was it?
Oh really?
It's cool. Well, the problem that they have, it seems to me, is
Those
they
visual
want to be
shorts, though,
funny,
like,
but they can't be controversial. And it's like, well, it's comedy, dude.
No, they can be controversial. It just depends on what side of the alley you're making fun
Yeah,
of.
but
Then it's okay.
even with their like Trump parody stuff they did, it's still kind of lame. If you got to bite into him, take a frickin' bite, dude.
Right.
Have
I
you
get
seen
it.
the one about the Trump shoes? That's great.
I haven't seen that one yet.
The Shingilis episode.
Yeah, that was a Shane Gillis one, and they did the Biden shoes were just like slippers.
Right. No, I
He's
mean,
just shuffling along the floor, like, wait
the-
for me.
the best roast that I've seen in modern time of a political person recently is South Park, and they laid into Trump and
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk, and you know, they kind of went, they pulled the joke a little long, I think, but yeah, it was funny.
You're still pulling the joke. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they are. Come on, you
Dead
guys know
horse.
that they're woke. We always know they're woke, those guys. But I don't care about that. If it's
They're
funny, it's
good.
funny,
They're
dude.
libertarian.
If it's funny, it's funny. Yeah.
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 It's funny. It's funny.
Yep. No problem at all. But yeah, Saturday Night Live is a tragic example. There you go, Amron. That's spot on.
Well, SNL is just like it existed because
what a
TV
hair.
existed, and
Yeah.
TV just doesn't
That's true.
happen anymore.
It's like all the late night guys are dying, and everyone's like, "Whoa, it's because
Yeah.
they're woke." And it's like, well, maybe a little bit, but I think a lot of it is people just don't get consume
They're running out
entertainment
of
like that
ideas.
anymore.
That's it.
Yeah,
And
If
people
you
have
talk
people don't
to
have
young
TV.
yeah.
Talk
People
to,
stream.
The chick they
talk to a lot of young people.
You know,
They watch their phones. They don't watch TV. Ask kids.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
Ask kids today what movies they watch. They'll be like, "What's a
Huh?
movie?"
Yeah, they don't. That's true. My kids are that
Like-
way to a point.
Like Jaws. Go tell them to
Well,
watch
soon
Jaws.
it'll
They'll
be
be like,
coming
"What's
back
that?"
when
They won't even have a
they're
clue.
banning kids from using the internet in the first place. So
Well, that's true. That is true. British are trying to do it too. Although America's
up.
laying into Britain hard. They're not going after you guys for some reason. But for the same problem.
Oh, they will.
I'm sure they will. But of course, you know, I think our president needs to know that Australia is a place first. So I don't think anyone's informed him yet. But what like the king of late night right now is Greg Gutfeld. But if you look at the format, it's perfect because he can cut little 5-minute clips out and drop on the internet, right? Whereas you know,
Mhm.
Colbert Show and the other stuff, those are long skits. You can't clip it like that so easily, right?
That's what happened with SNL. Is they clip the show and put the individual skits online.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why they're
digital
still alive.
short, digital shorts.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
was good because they started cutting their skits shorter.
Mm-hmm.
that brevity is.
Yeah, because that has always been a problem with SNL, where like the skits that never ended.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got the joke the first time, guys.
Even in the
Duh.
good years, there would be the ones where it's just like, oh, it's what hour is this, and they're still on the same skit. There's no punchline yet.
Yeah. Well, the thing with Gutfeld that I thought was pretty interesting is here you have this guy. I mean, he's funny enough. He can be funny. But you got this little guy who is acting as if he's this pseudo gay guy, you know, when he isn't. It's kind of like when Colbert was supposed to be a Republican pundit and Christian, you know, that same joke. But it's for Republicans. I was like, wow, all righty then. But it works. They love him, so you know. And he does make me chuckle from time to time, although usually Tyrus. You know the funny thing about that show, if you ever watched it, it's the girl. What's her name? The blonde, real skinny girl.
Oh, poor little thing.
Cat Tim.
Cat Timp.
Really?
Timp. Yeah, that's her
Yeah.
name. She's actually the one that writes the whole damn show. It's
Mhm.
all her. But
Keith Kennedy is on there as well.
And Kennedy gets a bit old pretty quick for me. But Kat Timpf does all the writing, but
Her
she's smart
glasses
enough
are
to
getting bigger and
know
bigger.
that she can't deliver it right, but Greg can.
Where's his IMDb?
I mean,
Ken,
that
what? Go ahead.
that works out pretty good though when you have a writer who can come up with a bit. You know who's
Mhm.
going to kill the delivery on this?
Yeah.
This guy. This needs to be him. I
And
mean,
that
that's part
and
of
she
it.
gets it, and she's right, because she's on the show and she feels where as she should, but I don't know if most people realize that she actually writes the entire show. It's all her, and she's funny. She's just not funny when she
Yeah,
delivers.
she's
Yeah, because
a
Tyrus will try
comedic
to.
writer, and that's
She is. Because Tyrus
mm,
will get up and he'll sometimes fill in for Greg. And Tyrus is good as his sidekick position, but trying to be Greg, it bombs hard, dude. Hard.
mm,
Greg is just can deliver that. He's good at that, right? And that's one of the things is you need to hire someone who's good for the role. And
what
like that idiot Jimmy Fallon. I mean, what is he good for? Anybody?
Entertaining
Oh,
and doing.
Clifton.
Not being able
He's
to
that
hold in
monkey on the
laugh.
grinder wheel.
Yeah, he's just an idiot. I'm an idiot, and that's his whole shtick.
He's good for ruining skits on SNL 20 years ago
Mhm.
by laughing in every skit.
Yeah, no, Jimmy Fallon is kind of useless, but well, he's getting paid for it. Jimmy Kimmel is a guy who went woke because he had to make money, but when he was just being raunchy, he was actually a little bit entertaining. But he got in line over there. Now he's just boring and crying every
The
third
Man
episode.
Show.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The Man Show, yeah, he was a bit entertaining there, where he was just being himself.
You
And
know what? I
Stephen
don't know
Colbert
how they
is the
never
most
canceled him
disappointment.
for that. I don't know how he never lost his career for the Man Show.
Well, and he did blackface 2 or 3 times, and he didn't get canceled.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, which to
The
be
Man Show
fair,
never happened. That's just a delusion you're having.
oh, is it?
Yes, that's it.
But
The
no, and
Mandela Effect.
his blackface was funny. He was picking on
Funny.
Charles Barkley for being stupid as a brick.
It was Carl Malone.
Karl Malone, yeah,
Yep.
Karl Malone.
Karl
Sorry,
Malone.
yeah,
My
Barkley
favorite
isn't
pro wrestler.
stupid. That's true. But yeah, I don't know. The real disappointment for me is Stephen Colbert though, because his parody on the Colbert Report was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was
I never
very
found him
funny.
funny.
Oh, my family and I, we loved him. Now I know obviously he's not a real Republican pundit. He's not a real Christian. We get it, but it was fun. It was fun. Now he's so political and so serious, dude. It's not fun at all.
Well, when you dance around TV with a bunch of needles, yeah, problem.
It's just lame, dude. It's just lame. I mean, Jon Stewart, even for all his insufferable wokeness, he's still funny, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
It's to each their own. You like them, that's fine. I don't get it. I
never liked him.
I never saw the appeal of that dude ever.
I get a
He
kick
was,
out
to
of
me,
him. He's
he was
funny.
more annoying than funny.
And that's okay, because again, there's different comedians for all of us that we can list, and
Yeah.
so be it. I'm not out to insult your choice there. I'm just saying I don't understand the appeal of him. I don't get it.
Well, he has a good sense of timing, you see.
Okay.
Wit.
I'm sorry. Do I need to go back to Jack Benny for you?
Yes.
All right, fine.
Now that you understand, yes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Just so we're clear.
That's fine.
I mean, let's face it, people are still imitating Jack Benny.
It's true.
And Johnny Carson to that
What is it?
matter too.
What did he play? Was he he was a clarinet player, wasn't he?
No, violin.
A violin, yeah.
He was actually really good in
He
reality.
was, yeah. He'd just pull it out of him now and then. It's like, and then he'd play something along. I remember he played with he did some little thing with was it Liberace or maybe it was Liberace?
Is Shock Hyman? The famous violinist?
No, it was a piano player and a guitar player. He did. I also seen the little skit he does with the Mexican. What is that? What do they
Mel
call their
Blanc.
little like traveling band
Mm,
things? What do they call those?
Mel
Mariachi.
Blanc.
No, mariachi.
That was Mel Blanc.
Mel Blanc was playing. That's right. That's right. It was Mel
Yeah.
Blanc. You're right. Yeah. Jack
Jack
Benny.
Benny gave him a start.
Yep.
Speedy Gonzales was just Jack Benny's skit.
Yeah. We actually got a lot of in the 70s kids, we got, because they couldn't produce the
Rick on there.
content that they produce now. So we got syndication a lot. Most of our stuff we watched was old, right? We got tons of syndication. So we got to see all that the good stuff from the 50s, 60s, 70s, of course 70s. But even 40 stuff come up.
You got to see the best of all of it then.
We did. We got a lot of syndication in the 70s because they just couldn't produce the content that the 80s started picking it up. Of course, these days, I mean, with cable, when cable really got moving, you got tons of content being dropped, right?
Yeah, but there's only so much good being made at a time, it
True.
seems like most.
That's true. But I mean, we had 3 channels and we were starved for, content, and they just threw the old stuff at us.
Yep. But
Yeah.
if you had all of the best from like the 40s and 50s and 60s and stuff, you probably had a pretty good collection.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's true. But especially like Saturday morning cartoon stuff, for us, 70s kids, we got a lot of stuff from the 60s that just got thrown back over and thrown at us. And then toward the end of the 70s, we started seeing our own stuff more. And then, of course, by the 80s, it was starting to kick. The only thing I really, really couldn't stand as a child was that Croft stuff.
What?
Yeah, I hated that HR Puffin stuff.
Yes.
Hated that crap, dude.
It has
Just
not aged
because it
well,
gave
for
you
sure.
nightmares doesn't mean that someone didn't like it.
I hated it. I like Captain
There was a
Kangaroo
skit
though.
with the fat girls, wasn't
What
there?
about the bug people? The Bugaloos.
The Bugaloos, no, I didn't like that. The Banana Split Gang, I didn't care for the show, but I loved the song.
What about the Sour Grapes Gang? They're bullies.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
Sour Grapes!
Which makes sense
Best I
because
remember
Sour
is the
Grapes is a
monkeys.
complainer.
And the Sour Grapes were like a brownies troop, but they would come and kick them in the knees.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
And leave.
Perfect. The funny thing I noticed recently is a complete lack of understanding of culture, older culture, was with the whole Cracker Barrel debacle, right? And to be fair, the rebranding of the logo and also the redesign was ugly as hell. It was. But what I saw a lot of people, including, Republicans, trying to push back against it, which I don't know that it was really political, but whatever. I think it was just bad, lazy design. But nevertheless, they kept saying that they got rid of the cracker and the barrel. And it's like, dude, Cracker Barrel is an old expression. It has nothing to do with the white man. It's an
But
old
they also did
expression.
get rid of the cracker
Well,
and the barrel.
yeah, but dude, Cracker Barrel means to kind of like the more modern example would be
Right.
to
Water
gather
cooler.
around the water cooler, right? Have a chat. Is what Cracker Barrel means.
Meet up at the Starbucks.
But none of these idiots talking about it know that. It's like, dude, how much? I don't know. Let me go check. Let me go find out how long it would take me to figure out what Cracker Barrel means. Let me do a search here. Cracker. Okay.
Derogatory term for white people. Yes.
Barrel meaning. Let's see if anything comes up.
Barrel.
Okay, that's not what I asked.
But doesn't it go back to pirate days where it's talking about sea biscuits that they kept in barrels? That we would
But they would chat around it. It's about
right.
having a chat is what it means.
Well,
Origin late 19th century with reference to barrels of soda crackers once found in country stores around which informal discussions would take place between customers.
Thank you.
See, he remembers. He was there.
Well, no, I mean, so it took you very little time to find that, right?
Yeah.
Star remembers.
I typed in meaning of Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. So why couldn't they, all these YouTubers just screaming and yelling about it, why couldn't they take a minute? Right?
Less than a minute.
Yeah.
Because it was a trap, Chester, and you fell into their trap.
Fair enough.
Their rage bait trap.
Fair enough. But they, because they're going off about it was woke stuff, and I don't know that was a woke thing. I think that was
No,
just
it's like
some
a corporate
lazy
thing.
ass
That's
New
what people
York.
were upset about.
Yeah,
What do you say?
It was
It was the corporatism. That's what people were
Yeah.
upset about.
Yeah, because it was ugly as hell.
Just
but it
like
was,
people are so mad about McDonald's for their little cardboard box buildings.
yeah, yeah, they uglified themselves too. But Cracker Barrel is worse because Cracker Barrel has a distinct feel, like TGI Fridays or Hard Rock Cafe or something like that.
Right.
Planet Hollywood.
I did see an explanation for that from McDonald's that made a lot of sense to me, and I kind of now not
about
forgive
land.
them, but I get it.
It's about land.
It's about the land. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's about like if somebody buys that store afterwards, they can turn it into whatever they want. It could be a Starbucks, it could be a Chipotle, it could be whatever afterwards.
Well, I
They can
saw
sell
it
the land.
firsthand in my hometown. I went and there were two McDonald's like on the east side of town and the west, and the one on the west had a huge parking lot because you had the giant like drive-through lane, the building, and then the parking lot on either side. And now it has the tiny little box store, tiny little drive-through, no parking, and there's another building in the lot. So it's like, oh, they totally just sold all that land to someone else. They were geniuses.
Yeah.
I was like, that's why they do it.
What were you trying to say, Alan?
Oh, just almost that too, where also like a thing that they had a problem with was brand recognition. So let's say a Pizza Hut will go out of business, so that Hut building becomes like a weed store, and then people start associating the weed store with Pizza Hut, and they like corporations don't want that.
I see.
That's another reason that they got rid of their high concepts.
But for McDonald's, it's a lot easier take than something like Cracker Barrel, because Cracker Barrel is this very distinctive, right?
Oh yeah.
And and I don't know what all the political nonsense around that was, because that didn't sound to me like there was any. It was just dumb corporate ugly. It was ugly. I even showed my wife the change in the decor, and she was like, "Well, that looks like a 100 yen store. You call it a Dollar Tree."
Oh, jeez.
Why would you do that for a nice establishment?
Especially
Yeah,
something's
like
got
a
character.
hospital cafeteria.
Yeah. It
Right.
just looks like garbage. That's the issue. I don't know where the woke. Did you hear anything woke about it? I didn't see anything
Go
woke
read
about it.
if you read her statements that she made. That's where it all came from, because that's where it was. They were trying to do the sleight of hand, indirect messaging instead of in your face. And if you read her,
Yeah, she's woke as hell.
yes, she's completely nutty, way out there. She's nuts.
Well, she might be, but I didn't see the action as being woke.
She's in charge, dude. She authorized all that. That all came through her.
Yeah, but
Every bit of
I
that.
get it. But what was done wasn't a woke thing. It was just a lazy, cheaper to maintain thing.
You need to go read her statement as to why she changed it. Then you'll understand why people said what they said, because
Okay.
that's precisely what it is. But I don't remember the language that she used, but it's right in your face. And as long as you got two brain cells to rub together, you can figure it out.
Fair enough. And we do get a lot of wokies that say about nonsense about things and ruin it. We've mentioned many times on the show the Dungeons and Dragons situation, right? Where that movie isn't woke at all, but yet they were talking about how woke it was. They do that. They ruin stuff by opening their damn mouth. But whatever. I don't know. It beside the dumbest thing of it, other than the ugly decor change because it was bad, was the logo. I mean, Jesus, how droll and boring could you be?
And
Eh,
someone pointed out it kind of looks like the Denny's logo.
And it kind of does. You're right. But
It's Denny's and Golden Corral combined, like they had a little child logo.
see, I've never been to a Golden Corral. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. I mean, you could go if you want to feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
I
Why
love
would?
Yeah,
Golden
you can have like a salad and
Oh,
soft serve yogurt and then diarrhea afterwards. It's fun.
oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's not
But
good.
no, it's the clientele when you go in.
Hmm.
That's what it is.
You'll feel good
Other-
about yourself. You're like, oh, my life's not
Southern
too
It's a
bad.
casino.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Other people
What are
like
they all
crack
crack
I'm not
addicts or
that.
something?
I'm not that fat.
Oh, fatness. Oh, okay, okay.
Southern people love Golden Corral.
Well, dude, I
It's
live
like
in
it's like
Japan.
casinos, right? You
Come
go in
over
there and you're
here.
like, well, I'm not addicted to it like that guy, so I'm good.
Well, yeah, but come over here and try to be fat. Oh, we're done. Very good, folks. Come on by here. We're going to take a look at the art for Freakazoid. Thank you very much, Jeff, for ending it there. And of course, I'll grab Eric's at the end. But let's see what everyone's got here for Freakazoid today. Now, Amy has decided to make herself Freakazoid with ice cream, which is good, a muffin, and the cop character, who's the best character in the show, to be honest. It's very nice. What do you think, Jeff?
I think it's very nice.
Very nice. So, what's the name of that cop again?
Cosgrove.
Cosgrove. Yeah, he's the best part.
Oh,
And
that's
that's
awesome
Wilford
with
Brimley,
Spunk
you said.
I hate Spunk. No, Ed Asner
Ed Asner. Ed
Yeah,
from
Asner.
Mary
That's it.
Tyler Moore.
Okay, Ed Asner.
Oh, could you imagine Wilford Brimley as Cosgrove? Hey, Freakazoid, let's get ice cream. I'm pissed off.
Freakazoid, I can't have ice cream. My diabetes.
My
I got
diabetes.
diabetes.
Diabetes. It
Start
is super
feeding
cute,
everybody
though.
at the ice cream stand.
Yeah, and Freakazoid's so excited and so happy. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, back in this time, they could do the overly excited child response to something without it looking gay. What happened?
Yeah, what did happen to that?
It's weird. Yeah. But of course, these days, you can't even have two men be friends without them trying to make them a thing. Weird.
Yeah, like that. Just like that cowboy movie, right?
Which one? Midnight Cowboy? I agree.
No, that other cowboy movie,
Well, it works for both of them. Let's be fair.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
I felt like those guys seemed totally gay. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
what it was.
it was weird. It was pretty weird. Yeah. But anyway, if you guys like what Amy's done, please vote for her in the straw poll. Let me go over here and take a look what Amaran has done. I like it. I like it a lot. He's got a great face for Freakazoid, stretching his face out there and being Looney Tunes. And we get Freakazette as well in her right colors, by the way.
Huzzah.
And before you ask me what I think, great
Uh-huh.
face.
I like it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's overly muscled though, but you like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, you like that? What?
You
He
like
likes
it?
that.
You like that?
He likes it. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Thank you very much, Amron. If you guys like what Amron has done,
He's a
please vote for him in the
superhero.
straw
Why
poll.
not? He's got the superhero proportions going. So.
No, I agree. I 100% agree, sir. 100%. 100%. Let me come over here to Melissa and take a look at it. Now, Melissa, of course, is the running fake flying of Freakazoid. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, he's got, where's the whoosh sound? Whoosh, 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 whoosh. There you go. I helped you out. Yeah. You can't add audio to these things, Melissa?
I tried, but for some reason my recorder wouldn't record me. And actually, trying to find the original Paul Rudd performance, it's got like soundtracks. It's got some background music and
Right.
sound effects played all over it, so it just doesn't repeat well.
Oh, I get it. But it's great though. I love the background. Yeah, no, this might be your most complete thing you've done in 2 hours. Actually, it's good. It's very good.
Thank you.
Jeff, would you like to comment on Freakazoid flying?
There we go.
That was my
Thank you,
comment.
Joe.
Oh, okay, fair enough, Alpha Proto. No, I think they run cycles are difficult. She's getting better at it though. There's no shadowing of the
you.
legs. Everything's working. It's good. It's good. If you guys like what Honey has done, please vote for her on the straw poll. Very nice. Let me go over here and take a look at what Alan has done. Now Alan is he's doing an interview. I love chimps. There's one in my intro, and pull that up, Jamie. That's fair enough. And I get the Joe Rogan thing because Joe Rogan has a chimp in his intro. Yes,
Oh, that's
yes. I do love that Joe Rogan is so short in his legs that he can't even touch the ground. It's perfect.
I would imagine it's accurate.
It might be. He's a little guy, but I tell you what, he's got a wicked back kick though.
It seems like
Yeah.
it fits.
Yeah, he's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Take out your shin.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was a legitimate MMA fighter there for a little bit. He didn't have what it took to become the champ, but you don't want to mess with that guy.
Was it
He
somebody
was
was?
a Taekwondo guy.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's so chill though. He's stoned all the time. I can't even imagine him getting angry at something. Yeah. But I got nothing against Joe Rogan. He just loves talking with people and hearing cool stuff, man. Fair enough.
It's nice.
He seems to be a nice guy, yeah. I haven't seen him yelling and screaming at anybody, even though he's had a lot of flack come his way. He just kind of laughs it off. But nevertheless, Jeff, would you enjoy yourself to be interviewed by Joe Rogan and
Why,
smoke
yes.
blunts? Yeah,
I don't smoke blunts, but why, yes.
Oh,
yes,
you would
I
sell
would
so
like.
many books.
you would, dude. You would sell a lot of books.
He seems like a new guy.
Well, if you get him read your book and then it's, oh, I loved it. Oh, you're good. You're golden, dude. Million copies instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Talking about Joe Rogan was like, oh, like a caveman saying, like, you need to tell me why the sky blue. and he thought that was really funny. Like, yeah, because I am kind of like,
Oh,
really?
Eric is displaying all of a sudden. Da da
What?
da! I'm showing it.
Woohoo!
Oh, look at that. That is so classic trading card Freakazoid. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Can you see it, Jeff? Can you see it?
Which one is it?
It's Eric. I'm showing it.
Can I ask a question here? And I'm joking, so don't take this seriously. But Eric, are you playing to Chester's fondness for the '70s with that pose?
Maybe.
No, not at all.
He might be.
No, I
It's
will
just-
admit, I often play to whatever Chester will like.
Uh-huh.
Well,
That's
I'm
the
not
way to
above
go. That's called cleverness.
Yeah.
that's why I mentioned Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah. That's right. But if you like not only what Eric has done, but you also like what Alan has done, then you should vote for either one of them in the straw poll. Let me come on over here and see what Mike's got up to. Now Mike's displaying two all of a sudden, so the internet decided to be all right. So we have Foamy home, take me home. So he's
this is before we even got on the topic of Superman and the way Foamy abuses him. That's what I figured I would do. So there's the
Oh,
close
yeah.
up of him laying in the snow with the stars around his head with the crazy eyes, and then Foamy's gonna smash him into the fortress. So I've got a long way to go with it, but figured it out. And
Oh,
well, that's all the dog does is attack him and thrash him back and forth.
right.
That's right.
So that's why I was playing up on the crypto take me home.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
See,
See, I haven't
that's
seen
what I'm
I haven't
doing.
seen Superman yet, so
No, but you've seen that clip a million
have.
times of crypto
have.
take me home.
I have.
So
and it's the
that's
opening scene. So
see, now you got me acting like McBain. You ever know how women leave the toilet seat up? That's the joke. You suck, McBain.
oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I always thought that was
Okay.
kind of
No,
weird.
crickets.
Ladies always get upset and say, "Put the seat down." And it's like, why don't the men say, "Why don't you leave the seat up?"
No, that was a Simpsons joke that I did. I'm
Mm.
surprised
Take
Ellen
that.
didn't like.
Take
She must
that.
be on mute.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm
I did
So
get it. I was laughing.
okay.
My mic was off.
On the
I was gonna
inside.
say your mic was off.
That's a joke.
That's a
Jeff, you got an
joke.
opinion on the mics here?
It's very black and white.
Mm-hmm. It is that. It is that. There's work to go here, but it definitely is
Mhm.
cool. And of course, today is Mike's day. This is his choice. So if you guys like what Mike has done, please vote from the straw poll. Let me see here. Everybody is displaying fine all of a sudden. Great. I have myself here. We're looking at Jason's, of course. Motion comics, and I like it. It's kind of a dark, zany Freakazoid who looks like he's about to get up to mischief. Yes. Yeah. Jeff, what do you
Reminds me of the
think?
mask a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. What do you think, Jeff?
It's very mischievous. The
It
drawing.
is. It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's the
Yes.
tongue. It's the tongue. Yeah. It's very good.
Yes.
If you guys like what Jason's done, please vote from the straw poll. Let's see. Elrod, I think, is left. Elrod's got stuff. How you doing, Elrod?
Ooh, good. Super. Great.
Excellent.
Wonderful. Thanks for asking.
Oh, no problem. This is more of a more teenage-looking Freakazoid, a more natural-haired Freakazoid. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, no,
I
absolutely.
Nexus him up. He looks very Hanna-Barbera.
He does.
Mm.
He does. This is excellent. The lobe. Look at that. That is amazing. Smithers, it's time to go out. Get the caddy. Okay. I guess he would be get the
Oh yeah,
nose.
could have hooked the nose.
No, I think it looks great, dude. What do you think, Jeff? I like the lobe.
You know, I actually believe that Chick King and Freakazoid are one and the same. You ever notice you never see them both at the same time?
They're both named Dexter.
That interesting. Interesting. Yeah. We do see a lot of that. My wife likes something called Dexter, but it wasn't a cartoon.
Freakazoid does dress like a sriracha bottle.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I do like sriracha. It's good stuff. Yeah, my wife liked that serial killer show.
Dexter.
Yeah.
Dexter's Lab. Yeah.
Yeah, it got boring real quick for me.
Yeah, it kind of gets repetitive after a couple seasons, right?
Yeah, it did. And his stupid sister, she was so stupid. But whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome. If you guys like what Elrod has done, please vote from the straw poll. Now, I do believe that's everybody, and I was able to catch everyone live. Very nice. Did you put JD on the poll, Jeff?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So I'll just put him in the draw along. Excellent, everybody. Go ahead and vote. And whilst you do that, I'm going to go over here and we're going to take a look at any draw alongs we might have. How about that?
So he didn't. Did he draw Freakazoid?
I thought he had, but that's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll go find
He
it.
did. It's in the draw along.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it is.
No
Yeah.
one
I could've
told me
been
these
seen.
things.
Well, that's okay. So we do have JD's here, so let me go ahead and bring it up. This definitely captures the Bride of Frankenstein really well, JD. Good job. Good job. Definitely got the Bride of Frankenstein thing
Halloween
going
is here,
on.
buddy.
It is. It's well,
Thank
they're
you.
already. I guess when I was a kid, it was like good last couple of weeks or horror movies, of course, the month of October. But now it looks like we're starting in September. It's kind of like Christmas.
Decorations have been in stores for 3 weeks now.
Holy crap! You know what I saw? My wife and I caught it on the YouTube, and then I was shocked. I don't know when this started, but you can go to places like Home Depot, Lowe's, and things like that, and buy gigantic Halloween lawn art.
Yes.
Dude,
Oh,
like witches and Frankensteins and skeletons and all kind of stuff.
skeleton.
Oh yeah.
And they're not
You
too
guys have a
expensive.
Home
Couple
Depot
$100.
out there?
this one neighbor had this. Well, he's down the street a little bit, so not exactly, but anyway, someone in the neighborhood had one of those 13-foot skeletons, and they just leave it there. So,
Hmm.
oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they're big.
Yeah, my old neighborhood was like that. There was one house and it was great because they had the giant 13-foot skeleton. They had a giant Frankenstein.
Hmm.
I was like, I like those people.
Yeah, no, it was kind of cool. What were you trying to say, Alan?
You guys have a Home Depot out there?
A honey bear? You mean the
Home
donut
Depot?
shop?
Home Depot?
Home Depot?
No, in
Oh,
Japan.
Home Depot.
Home Depot. No, we
Home
don't have
Depot.
that. We don't have Home Depot. No. No, we have Hansman.
Rose? You got Rose?
No, we don't got that. We don't have any of the. We do have a Costco, but I got to drive 3 hours to
Eric's was
get
better.
to it. Rose. I get it. You were trying to make a Japanese joke. No, we don't have those here at all. But no, I didn't know that. When did that become a thing where you could buy giant Halloween lawn art, dude? When did that happen?
Oh, jeez.
Last couple of years.
Yeah.
I've seen them at Home Depot and Lowe's for about 10 years now, at least.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
cool, dude. I
But
would
in the
spend
past
money on
couple
that.
years, Home Depot and Lowe's have gone crazy.
Yeah.
It
They'll
was
have
funny.
Christmas stuff too. The big inflatables for Christmas as well.
Mhm.
When a neighbor moved in across the street a few years ago, he bought one of those giant inflatable Santas that would go off on a timer. And I happened to be off that day, and my dog is flipping out. I'm going, "What is he barking at?" And I realized, oh, Santa came to life, and he's losing it because you're looking at like a 12-foot Santa. It comes out of nowhere, and he's just
Right.
like, what the heck is that?
Some
Well,
of
that
them
happened
are.
when I was walking home, and I used to walk past this one house that is golden retriever that was old. Like, I don't know, it's probably like 50 years old, and it barely moved.
Bless his
You
little
know,
heart.
I'd go and I'd give it like a little bit of peanut butter on the way home. And it's inside, and the people turn on their across the street from them turned on their Santa Claus or big snowman or whatever, and it's just like boom, boom, and their whole like front door comes crashing down, and that dog flies out of their house and like straight into the giant snowman and like punctures it.
That's funny.
I was like, well, you cured your dog of his like slow old age because he hates that stuff.
He hates that thing. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But some of those things are quite elaborate and sophisticated. I was
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of surprised. Some of the animatronics on them for something that only
Yes.
costs a few $100s. It's better than the so-called robots of China right now.
Well, like a couple of years ago was great because Lowe's had the license for Universal Monsters, so they had really cool stuff.
Oh no, the animatronics, Universal Studios is killing that, dude. They've taken
Oh my
over
God,
from
it
Walt
was
Disney
so
World,
good.
man. They've taken over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got past the slowness problem, right?
The best.
yeah, they did. Yeah, and it's smooth moving too. But then again, if you
Like
see
Mhm.
what Boston Dynamics is doing, they've been having robots functioning for 15 years. But now the robots they're putting out they move like a human does now. There's no uncanny valley with their movement. I was like, ooh, we're there, dude. What was that, Alan or Amron? Somebody was trying to say something.
just that the best. No, the best Halloween Horror Nights things that they do. You know, like all the theme parks do,
Mhm.
like haunted houses in
Right.
the country here. And the best one to go to is Universal, hands down.
Well, because they own all the monsters.
They do. That's true. Yeah. But I saw their new
They even did
animatronics, dude. They are badass, dude. They are badass.
They even did
Yeah, but
Killer
I'm talking about
Clowns Mountain
animatronic
State.
wise.
Yeah.
The Five Nights at Freddy's haunted house is being done by Jim Henson's workshop.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They
Yeah.
are gorgeous.
That's
Yeah.
gonna make a lot of
And
money.
Jim Henson's is doing the Monster cereal this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
Oh
that's what
yeah.
Jim Henson did back in the back when he first started. He did like commercial mascots and stuff like coffee and things. I think it's
Yep.
kind of neat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Kermit started as. It was like a spokesman for stuff on local TV.
That's true. Old
Yeah.
black and white stuff.
You're
That's right.
entertained.
He
Yeah.
would kill what's his name all the time. It's so
Oh
hilarious.
yeah.
Like
Yeah. Well, things have improved since I left because when I was a kid, the Halloween haunted house was in Springfield, Massachusetts, and it was cool, but don't think it's anything compared to today. Although I did see Kane Hodder and Elvira.
Oh,
That was kind of cool. And of course, I used to go to the Beltane Ball in Salem every year as well. That was a lot of fun. Although expensive though, because they had a requirement on costumes, and it was
Oh,
yeah, it was expensive.
okay. You had to
But
I
it,
say that I have a little tinfoil,
a little what?
theory for you.
Okay,
I saw a little tinfoil online theory for you.
okay.
You said Salem, right? Like, I was reading someone had posted that Lucy's family is all from Salem, and that she's coming from an old coven, and that's why I Love Lucy. All the other characters are named Fred, Ethel, and Ricky, so it spells I Love Lucifer when you put it all together.
Oh,
that's why her hair is fiery red.
no, that sounds like a truthful one. That's a
Ooh.
truthful one. That makes sense. It makes sense. This is from Jason Gonzalez, by the way. It does look great. Let me go over here to Twitter and see what Doug's doing. But first, of course, I have a job. We all know my job. Let me find something cute. No, that's not cute. Okay, that could be. You know, body slam off the top rope. Nice. Not no. The Twitter is. Oh wow, drugs are bad for you,
Chester, you're not
man.
displaying for me.
Oh.
I'm not.
For me, you're not.
Oh,
Oh,
keep
okay.
scrolling.
I just keep scrolling. Yeah. No, that's not it. Let me go over here to this. Okay, there we go.
In the baseball game, guys, is
Okay.
enjoying the
That's
game too
not.
much.
Yeah, that's a. Problem. Yeah, that's North Korea,
Fentanyl.
and you're in real big trouble. You're probably not alive anymore.
He's dead.
Yeah.
But it's the table's fault.
It doesn't matter. And
Stupid IKEA
I'm not
table.
even really joking either. North Korea is out of control. Oh yeah, that's handy. Good. That's almost cute. Trying to get that
Oh, yeah.
velvet off those horns there. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. I found
It's
it.
the best scene of that movie.
It is, dude.
Jason, New York, filmed in Canada.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. There we go. I don't need to go any further. That's perfect. That's our cuteness for the day. Oh, he's got more.
Uh-oh.
That looks
Dude,
like a
that's
90s Jason.
awesome. Oh. Dun dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. Perfect. Nope, that's it. That's my cuteness for today. Kane Hodder's the best, though. Okay, let's take a look here and see what we got from Doug. Do I have anything else? No, I got stuff from last week. So, Doug, this is right up his alley, though. He's got Freakazoid coming out of the computer because he is a mutation of the computer. That's very cool. Let's see what we got for music here. Oh, wow. That's perfect, dude. Good job, Doug. Doug gets bonus points.
That's awesome.
Good.
So cool.
Yeah, that's very clever.
I feel like that's how he should have looked in the show too.
You know, he was. I saw that he put it in the comments, in the chat, and he was on Teen Titans Go, and
He was.
what he did there's very similar to how they streamlined them for Teen Titans Go.
Yeah. Well, and also that song right there out of the 80s,
Yeah.
so it was old by the time they made the show, would have been a much better theme song than the one he ended up with.
But nice and sing.
And big Freakazoid.
No, it's
I don't
the song is manic. All right, let's be fair. But nevertheless, thank you
the
very
song's
much,
about
Doug. Go ahead.
handcuffs, though.
What
The
was that?
song's about wearing handcuffs, and the
Is
song's
it?
about being
Oh, wonderful.
freaky. Yeah, like
And no, the lyrics I get. There's quite a bit of story going on in the lyrics. I understood that. But it is a bit much for a theme song, though.
yeah.
Theme songs should be quippy, and quick, catchy.
Too
Anyway,
messy for you.
that's true. Yeah. Who won the Drone Recorder Ultimate Fan Edition Freakazoid? Let's see here. I got 8 choices. 8 choices today. So let's see. I don't know if I can say the first one without getting in trouble, but I'll do it for you, Jeff. Amy, Fuzzy Freakazoid Lester. I didn't say it, Amy. That's not me. It's not my fault. Okay.
Oh, look, everything's a pot.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, Fuzzy Freakazoid. All right. Melissa, I have the full line of Freakazoid Beanie Babies.
It was the 90s, you know.
It was. I have a singular beanie baby in the house, and it's the moose.
It is the moose.
Yes, it was the moose. We had one beanie baby. Although I have to say, holding those things in your hand, they did feel good in the hand, though. It's kind of like one of those, fidgety things.
Like a way to drink it.
Yeah. But no, we only had one beanie baby. But so I could go with that, or I go number 3. Nice face, Amaran. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was a nice face. I do. Eric, not as nice a face as Amaran's. Obviously, Hawkins. That's fair. That is fair. Yeah. Oh, you guys always picking on poor Eric. 5. El Rodimus, I didn't draw a face just to spite Chester. Fair enough. Yeah. Spiting Chester is a thing. Number 6 here, Alan says that what's wrong with my face? Nothing at all. Don't you listen at me, no Jeff. Alan, you are a perfect Cuban Mexican American.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Very nice. We have 2 banana. Bananas don't have faces. Bananas don't need faces. Mike, fair enough. That is fair enough. And of course, Jason says we're supposed to draw faces. Fair enough.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I
fair
guess.
question.
Fair question. So let me see. Who do I choose today? Let me see here. Well, I definitely like what Amaran has done, so we'll do like that. Amy's was cute, and so was Melissa's. I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to put Melissa here, actually. Eric wins. And I like what Elrod did, so I'm going put it right there. Alan's was topical as usual. But yeah, I'm bored. I'm done. Eric wins.
Bored.
There you go.
Kudos, Eric.
Go Eric. I probably did nothing at all. No, I didn't. Melissa's up top. Fair enough, dude. That was really good. I think that was her best, most complete thing that she's done.
I cannot accept sharing third place with Eric. I can't. No.
Oh, I did do something, didn't I, Amran? I put you toward the top too, though. Very nice. So we'll let this go for a couple minutes more. And how much time left to vote? I don't know, a minute, I guess, or 2. Although it was interesting talking about it, and to be fair, I had no clue that not only Steven Spielberg was the producer of it, but he was hands-on involved. I didn't know that, because it doesn't feel Spielbergy at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you spent a lot of time on Twitter the rest of the week, but Paul Rugg, he's active on his Twitter and he shares all kinds of neat stories about his days with Spielberg and stuff.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like something like Muppet Babies felt a lot more Spielbergy.
Ancient internal being.
Yeah.
Lots of shots of
Muppet Babies was produced by Spielberg.
Was it? Well, that explains it then.
Yeah. And Spielberg also produced Animaniacs and Tiny Toons.
He did.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that's
there
when
you
he
go.
was
Did
I remember that one.
Muppet Babies, right? Because it had all the Star Wars stuff in it.
All right, fair. I know my wife enjoyed the Rugrats,
A lot of people love that one.
which had Mark Hamill
Yeah.
voicing in that one.
Huh.
He's insufferable.
Yeah, but he is. I mean, come on, dude. He's good at what he does. I know he's insufferable, but he is good at what he does. His Joker is iconic. It's kind of a problem because no one's ever going to come close to that.
No
That's
one
just
will
what the
beat
Joker
that.
sounds like
Yeah.
now.
That's exactly correct. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
another
kind.
vote came in. Dang it.
Oh,
We'll change
Amron
them all
took a
again.
point. He took a point. I'll call it. I'll save you and call it here. So thank you very much, Mike, Jason, Elrod, Amy, Eric, Amron, and Alan, for all your great stuff. But today's winner, and fair enough, is Melissa. Melissa wins again. Good on you, Melissa. Claps all around.
Nice, thank you.
Very good. And I want when I get to you, and I want to have a very good pizza answer, please.
Oh,
Okay.
Answer.
let's see.
So let me go over here. All right. Let's see here. I'll send Amy's up first. You know who I haven't seen Andrew in a while. I miss Andrew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing
Um,
right.
yeah, but I know he's busy and stuff, and it is what it is. Girls, how are you doing?
Doing
Um,
good, I think. Got hung up at a meeting that was kind of boring, but glad to be here now. So,
Well, what kind of meeting did you have? Was it economic related?
um, let's say yes. I
Okay,
don't think
good.
people have meetings about anything else.
Yeah. I hate the economic meetings. They're bored. I said, just give me a pen and the check. You know,
That would make things
Could have
easier.
been an email.
could have been.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because for some reason, somebody had the crazy idea that I have to sign off on everything. I don't know whose idea that was.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Was that down at one of the schools or?
Well, all my stuff. I am the official signer of everything. But that's all right. It is what it is. I do my job.
Well,
Anyway.
yeah, I guess it's.
Yeah, well, I'm technically am the owner and operator, so makes sense.
that might have something to do with it.
Might have something to do with it. So, Melissa, do you have your pizza answer correct and ready?
Yeah, I'm thinking barbecue chicken.
Oh, barbecue chicken. I haven't had one of those in a long time. You know, when I get my barbecue chicken, though, I like the crust to be extra crispy, though.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense. It go actually the sweet sauce and the tender meat, a little crispy would be a nice compliment to that. That's a good thought.
It definitely is. But although probably I do like me some barbecue chicken, but probably one of the worst pizza I ever had in my life was barbecue chicken because it wasn't fully cooked.
Oh no.
Yes,
That's the opposite of crispy.
that was bad. But I
we'll see.
blame Los Angeles Airport for that because that's where I got it.
Ooh, well, that's fair. I guess we
LA.
figured.
Can't trust
You're
them
gonna be
Californians at all. But very good, girls. Now, girls, Amron is next, of course, because it's alphabetic. Do you have a question for Amron?
What'd you have for breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to write home about.
Well, maybe
Toast and
not.
marmalade? It is a nice breakfast.
Bagels and peanut butter. It is.
I had an egg McMuffin, but made by my wife. It was good.
Ooh, nice.
I didn't know your wife worked at McDonald's.
No. Well, she has lots of little hidden secrets. But now, Amron, you do have fast food over there in the Australia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one is the one that you frequent most?
Mostly it's been Subway.
Oh.
Ugh.
And lately there's a new Guzman y Gomez place opened up down the road, so
Ooh,
I've just been
what's
going
that?
there now.
What is
It's
that?
Mexican.
Oh, Mexican. I like Mexican food, man. I never get it over
Sounds
here.
good. Sounds
nachos,
Mexican.
burritos, tacos,
I would
nacho
love.
bowls.
I just
Yeah,
make those at home. Oh, nacho bowls
burrito
are
bowls.
great, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
had it yesterday.
That's an Australian chain.
No, it is actually supposedly it is actually from Mexico.
Oh, cool.
It's
All
like
So
right.
where
an
do they get the
authentic
workers at?
Mexican.
New Zealand? Across the
Probably.
border?
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Or Tasmania. So
Yeah.
Amran,
Mhm.
what is an Australian fast food chain?
Oh, that's a question.
Yeah, it is a good question. Yeah.
Man, I would say Hungry Jack's, but that's just a derivative of Burger King because they couldn't use the name
Mhm.
Burger King because someone in Australia already was using that
Well,
a long
Hungry
time ago.
Jack's.
So there was like a
Cool though.
so yeah, licensing issues. So instead of Burger King, it's called Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, but do
So
they have
I just
kangaroo
learned about
burgers
that
instead
when
of
a guy
beef?
was eating there.
no,
A YouTuber
nothing.
was eating
It's
there.
all imported American fast food franchises
So you
Yeah,
don't
it's
nowadays.
have
Burger King.
anything Australian?
Like little businesses started up, but they all just failed.
Huh.
They all just
No
ended up
kangaroo
failing.
jacks?
Kangaroo
Yeah.
No
Jacks.
platypus Pete's.
A Platypus Pete's.
Nah.
I would go to that one.
Nothing as big as McDonald's and yeah, Burger King
Not even
slash
an
Hungry.
Outback Steakhouse?
No, that does not exist here.
It's just called You Are Here Steakhouse.
That's kind of sad,
Yeah.
though. Most countries I've gone to do have their own chains or three. You
Yeah,
know,
they're
Mhm.
nothing like probably little
Huh.
small businesses, yeah, but nothing as big as the big ones from the US.
right. Well, we do occasionally get an American chain here, but mostly it's Japanese chains.
Yeah,
I
every
mean,
time that as I
99%.
said, every time they try to start up like a franchise sort of thing going on, it just fails and they go out of business.
Huh. That's too bad.
There's actual YouTube channel. There's this one YouTube creator. He posts a lot of videos about all the what happened to this one, what happened to that one, and
Oh, I
Mhm.
see. So
yeah.
in Australia, what is the most popular, not fast food, but like popular store? Do you have like your own Walmarts or is it Walmarts?
Uh, lately it's I guess you could say Kmart and Big W.
What?
Also
Wow.
Kmart?
Big W is like from Woolworths.
Right. It's
Woolworths
Woolworths. Yeah.
supermarket chain. They have like their own
They have
department
them.
store called Big W. And then there's Kmart, which has nothing to do with the American Kmart.
What?
Oh.
Really?
But they kind of use the same sort of logo, the design, yeah, but they're still going,
Yeah,
but
it
I
is
don't
interesting.
know how much longer they will go on because it is
Huh.
kind of like they just sell their own proprietary brand
Sure.
stuff. Like
Huh.
everything is just this one brand.
It's
even
like
even the
Costco and
fake Lego.
Kirkland from Costco. So
They even have their own style of like fake Lego too, like in
wow,
the toys
Whoa.
section.
that's
So
interesting. So you guys just
Huh.
don't have your own stuff because I know like all your cars are like you give different names to them, but it's like Ford and various companies like that. So you
Yeah.
But
don't
even
even.
they fail. They even they all closed down, like Ford and Holden, which
Holden's
is
gone, right?
GMH. Yeah,
Mhm.
GMH.
So what do you
And
guys
yeah, they
buy
recently
now?
folded, and that's all Japanese,
Japanese stuff. Yeah,
Japanese, and European.
I
Like
see.
there's a lot of like Benz and BMWs around, and
Sure. Well, the Germans always sell
mostly Asian.
that fake status
Mostly all
stuff.
Asian stuff like Kia,
Right.
Hyundai,
Oh, of
Hyundai,
course. Yeah.
Toyota,
Well, I'm in
Mitsubishi.
Japan. We don't see any Korean stuff or Chinese stuff here. They're not allowed in the country, I think. But the
Oh, yeah.
the funniest thing for me with Japanese is, uh, you'll have Mercedes and BMW, of course, Peugeot, and all those European countries trying to sell status, right? But the thing about it is, if you have a choice between a Mercedes or for half the price a Toyota, I don't understand why you wouldn't buy a Toyota because it's a better car in every single way.
It has better resale value, that's for sure.
Yeah. But it's weird. I don't understand the how the Germans sold it. But I mean, good for them, I guess. But I mean, if you
Oh,
want a car that's going to
it's
break down a
because
lot,
of
get a Mercedes.
terrorism.
Maybe. It could be that.
The aftermarket for Mercedes.
And he cut out. I was waiting. I'm
Oh,
on
the
the edge of my
aftermarket
seat.
for the aftermarket for Mercedes is the Middle East.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. That's true. They
At the
definitely
height of the
Southeast
Afghan War,
Asia
that's
too.
where all of their youth Mercs were going, was to
Yeah.
the
You
war
know,
effort.
we also have Costco now.
Oh,
for the
you
last
do?
couple of years.
Ooh.
Like 5
Congratulations.
years now.
Now you can go get good pizza.
Yeah.
From giant
Those
hot
$3 hot
dogs.
dogs.
Yeah.
Not everywhere yet, but they're in one every city has one, I think now. Like
Although
Their pizza is better than most chain pizzas.
Sure.
Kmart's all over the place, but yeah, Costco is probably only one per city.
Right. Well, I mean, to be fair for me, because of where I live, Costco is an
Capital city.
option to buy large chunks of meat for barbecuing. And in Japan, it's kind of hard to find that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find that. Yeah, meats. Well, the Japanese take meat and they cut it into little teeny slivers. They don't, you can't get proper, cuts. You can, but then you go to the butcher and they charge you like 10 times the value of it, right?
You know what? I'm curious. Outside of America, do you have to pay a membership to get into Costco?
Yeah, but my son has
Oh,
one,
okay.
so when I go up there, we just go with him.
I thought it might have been different outside the United States. Maybe
No,
get
no,
more
it's
people
the
to
same.
come in.
It's the same.
Okay.
But like I said, my son my son uses it, so when I go up, I just go with him. But you know how much, Eric? How much would you guess it cost me to just get a T-bone steak? Just simple old go to a restaurant, get a T-bone steak. How much you think that cost me?
At a restaurant?
Yeah.
T-bone about $42.
It depends on where you go, but the cheapest I get is about $150. Elrod is more accurate.
For a
actually.
T-bone?
Yep.
Everything's flown in,
What's
right?
a ribeye going to cost you?
I don't. It's insane, dude. Their concept of
Oh my
meat is insane.
God.
But if you go to the store and buy, you pay like $20 for like 20 little thin slices to be cooked in the Japanese barbecue style grilling. Their concept of meat is wrong. Now, to be fair, it wasn't until Commodore Perry went in the black ships, and after that, that the Japanese started eating meat, because before that it was basically illegal to eat meat. And the only people who ate meat were the leather makers, and they are called the eta, and they're considered unclean and unworthy to be touched. So they're like a third class citizen. So they don't have a
They're
history
killing
of
the
meat.
cows anyway, so you might as well eat it.
That's right. That's right. But they were shunned because of it. But Japan
so
doesn't
good.
understand meat at all. They're really bad with meat. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
Seafood,
shame.
they're fine, but meat, they're not great. Anyway, thank you very much, Elrod and Armoron. Okay, you got anything else to add, Elrod? No.
What's that? Did you say my name? I was in another room.
I said, do you have anything else to add?
About meat?
Yeah.
No, I know America's really hurt Japan's meat because now we have our own version of Kobe beef.
Sure, it's in some ways it's a little better, but that's a long conversation.
Wagyu or whatever it is.
Yeah. The American one is a little better from my point of view. But like I said, that's a long conversation because Japanese meat is not meant to be eaten in the way we eat. Nevertheless, Eric, hi.
Hey, I have something interesting to say about Burger King as well.
Oh.
In Illinois, there is one town Burger King cannot put a store in because there's already a restaurant there called Burger King, and they are older than the original Burger King franchise.
Yeah, that's the same. That's what I was talking about before in Australia. It was the
you
same
made me
thing.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I used to prefer Burger Chef when I was a kid anyway.
Oh God, that was so good. Now I do have some advice for Mexican restaurants. We love Mexican here. We go to Mexican restaurants all the time. But if you go into one and you get a white waitress, you better turn around and walk right back out.
Why?
That food is going to suck.
Chester, I can confirm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. The worst Mexican I ever had is because there's white people working there.
Yeah, no,
You're
I
getting,
haven't had proper
You're getting
Mexican
ground
in
beef and
decades.
shredded cheese from a bag.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It's not that hard, you know. Roast up or barbecue some meats and just put them on the, put them in the warmer there and just make yourself little wraps there. It's not hard.
Yeah, I always get every Mexican restaurant we go to, I always test it out by getting chili Colorado.
Oh yeah, no, I have my testing for stuff too. Like for Chinese restaurant, I always get sanlaten, chahan, and subuta. No matter where I go, I get that. And if you can't do that right, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, Italian, it's chicken marsala. If they can't do that right, I'm
Yep.
not coming back.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm.
That's fair. But no, I unfortunately I make Mexican at home. I just had fajitas last night. But I can't go to a store and get it. So what do we got here?
That's fine.
Armron is leading again.
Yeah,
So
the
Oh, I
top,
do have something to add, Chester.
good.
Go ahead.
I forgot I was in the other room, I guess, when you asked me.
Mhm.
I got shared today by Phantom AD. He shared some art I did of him.
Okay, who is Phantom AD?
He is the singer of that song, How Can I Escape from the Haunted Castle? Among other hits on his own label.
Okay.
He
Oh,
does
that's
a
great.
mixture of monster movies, rock and roll, and vinyl records.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Very nice. You know the
He saw my little art, and he's like, "Oh man, can I share that?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, groovy."
groovy.
Groovy.
You know, I do have to say, Eric, here with the top point earners are starting to step away from the lower half.
Well, once I sorted, I put in the new totals and I sorted it, and nothing changed.
I see. And
The order stayed the same. Points changed, of course, but the
I
order
see.
didn't change up though.
I see that Jeff has a lot of points there. I don't see myself anywhere.
Oh, let's find you here. Oh, Chester, yeah, there you are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you had -3 this week, just like I
Oh.
said.
Fair. Okay. Excellent, and congratulations to everyone who's winning.
Must have been the remark about the face.
It probably was, yeah. It probably was, or some joke or what have you. But that's all right.
It
You
was
got any?
what was it? The James Brown impersonation got you the -3 points.
Get on up. Ha! That was perfect. What you're on about?
All right.
Get back. Kiss myself.
-10 now.
All right, fine. Be like that. Anything else, Eric?
Yeah, next week we're doing HR Puff and stuff. I'm sorry.
Oh, you bastard.
HP Lovecraft. I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
HP Lovecraft. It's about the same, really.
As long as there's some initial names in there, it's good stuff.
Yeah, HP Lovecraft. No, I don't know. You're too
HP
young to
Puffin
know
Stuff. You got it.
HR Puffin stuff and the absolute horror that it was. You're too young.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know the one I couldn't stand of those. You didn't even like Land of the Lost?
I like that one. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, everyone
Sigmund
likes
the
that
Sea
one.
Monster?
No, I didn't like that one.
That's the one I hated. Those creepy red-haired children. Ugh.
Yeah, it's really weird. And I do believe that anytime anyone sees Will Ferrell, he should be slapped in the face twice for his Land of the Lost movie. Just so you know. It was really bad.
But that was so stupid it was funny.
No, that
I
was
enjoyed it for how
insufferable.
stupid it was.
So insufferable. But anyway, next week, HP Lovecraft, awesome. That's going to be a lot of
HP
fun.
Lovecraft, and I will not be here next week. My son's coming down from Michigan, so.
Oh well,
I'll
say
miss
hello
next
to
week.
your family for me.
I will.
He'll be summoning up the old ones.
He is, yeah. Cool. All righty. Alan, what do you got?
So is Eric's cat going to be here instead?
Probably.
I actually have a lot of a big lineup. I'm going to be pretty busy, so I'll be showing more of my future projects like next week for sure.
Oh, nice.
I got a lot of logos. I'm doing a bunch of logos and stuff for people. It's going to be fun. But
Yeah.
I did finish last night's piece for the Justice League.
Oh yeah. I'm seeing.
Let me bring it up here
Oh, that's nice.
for Mike. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Joker, Batman, Penguin, Robin, and Guy Gardner as Guy Gardner. All right.
That's good.
It
Doing
is
Guy
great,
Gardner
dude.
thing.
Yeah. That's great.
Oh, there you go. Nice
Yep.
color.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. Well, thank you very much, Alan. Mike, what you got?
Yeah, same old, same old. You know where to find me.
Short and sweet. Thank you. All righty. Let's see here. Who do I got left? I got Jason, of course. Hello, Jason.
Hello, hello.
What you got?
Yeah, just yeah, so we got another Instagram channel that and basically we made some changes. It's called Reach, Reel, and Repeat, and that's where we're gonna advertise all of our shirts and stuff. So we even made a new ad for our redesigns and new designs. So check it out.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much, Jason. Thank you, everybody, as well. Next week, I'm going to have a lot of fun because I do love H.P. Lovecraft. I've actually read everything he's written. I don't think I can say that about Howard or Burroughs.
Oh,
you
no
know,
one did the Cthulhu from Freakazoid.
no, the
Oh,
Thrawn, the unspeakable or whatever it was. But definitely come
I
back
just
for
feel
that,
that was
guys.
the
H.P. Lovecraft offers a lot of opportunity for some good nightmare cosmic horror. So, Jeff,
I'll work you fuzzy monster.
Well, my store is open. The link for the store is in the chat. If you want a book, you can get it from the store now instead of Amazon. And namaste.
Namaste. Later, everybody.
I have the perfect name for Jeff.
Bye.
And
Actually, I had a fish fillet sandwich for breakfast, by the way. It was already 11.
I gotta try this. A new thing called